Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Phoenix Rising with What Team Comp. I'm your host, the Uncommon Guru, and it's been a week. Oh my gosh, Thanksgiving yesterday, and Black Friday today. Oh,
No,
I'm tired. I'm tired.
you're
But I'm
dead.
de- I'm okay. I'm dead inside. That's the usual thing with me. But I'm going to do my best, as one should always try and do. What? I'm allowed to click. I'm allowed to click.
You're fine.
Oh, sorry. I was about to start that aggressively snapping, silently walking towards people. Like they used to do in the 80s.
We need to continue.
Yes, we do. So, you guys made your way to Restway City after being hired on by the informant. You started asking around and asking for information as best as you were able to get a hold of to see if you were going to speak with the Hauser family or the Uwand family. Deciding to go back a little bit and try and dig up as much information as you could, you spoke with Adela Hauser, whose sibling had been taken from them a while back. She was able to speak with you, give you some information, give you some details. Mentioned that he had a he she figures he had a lover of some sort. Uh, that he was just being like, yeah, I'm gonna go out and hang out with the boys and whatnot, and then you would just be gone all night. And so you guys have some ideas, you have some potential headway as to where you want to go with this. So where do you want to go with this?
We're in the big house. We're in the house, right? The lady whose brother got yeeted.
I believe so.
Yeet.
Well, yeeted into the afterlife. Yes.
Yeah. And we found those masks. I remember that.
Yes, you did go and inspect the room, and
We
you did
confirmed
find
necromancy.
on the wall there was a mask that had uh, very faint
Conjuration.
trace conjuration magic. Yes,
And then the window had necromancy.
yes, specifically like on the window
Fucking
sill.
undead window.
Fucking undead window.
This is why we're
Alright.
not allowed to have undead homes.
Let's get it. And we're gonna go speak to the brother's friend.
Yeah. Well,
Yes,
friends.
yes, you had two friends, uh, Jorzan and his.
The one who he was kissing, probably. Alright. Well, after telling Nikolai tells everybody about the necromancy that's on the window.
Mm.
He did that last session.
Yes, yes, he did.
And did we ask the sister where we might find his two little pals?
She mentioned that the most likely place would be near the guild. They all worked together, and so that's how they knew each other.
Okay.
And if you ask her for directions, she will direct you towards where the guild is. Which, as I mentioned before, when you were looking at the map from before, was more towards the south and west.
Okay. He's gonna turn to the group and be like, "Well, I suggest we head to the marketplace. Seems to be the likeliest place to find them."
Better than sitting on our ass.
Yeah.
I'll start hitting the marketplace and shit. Freaked out by this shit. It's eating merchants.
Well, at the very least, killing them. Whether it eats them or not is up for debate.
You'll be fine. You have what? Five other people with you?
Is that implying you're willing to protect me?
Of course it is.
She sends him the brightest fucking grin.
I regret.
Thank you, Oz. I was hoping you would say that.
He doesn't even finish the sentence.
I'll start walking.
Yeah, we're gonna We walk in. We're walking.
Thank you, Sauce, for that. I was sitting here hoping he just goes, I regret everything I just said. Everyone else talking.
Oh joy.
Where have NPR and Butters gone?
Uh-oh, sisters.
I didn't hear him say be right back.
They're missing.
I'm here.
Okay, there we go.
Hi.
I never leave.
He's always watching Wazowski.
I think NPR is busy with something for a few minutes. So
Possibly.
Maybe.
Or, you know, no, he's not muted, so unless he's got
It's
a
okay,
headset like
Oz.
mine.
It's okay, Oz. We can just do the sister investigation. It's fine.
What?
Oh, hi, NPR!
There's a beer.
What's happening?
You guys you have information, you have potential as to where you're wanting to go.
we're going to look for the brother's friends who might be connected to his death somehow.
Ah,
The Pez
like
dispenser.
the See Hector? No,
Hez?
Hez.
Hez. Okay.
You're almost there.
It's a weird name.
Jorzan.
And we have physical descriptions, so we're gonna go to the marketplace and where the guild is and look for him.
Yes.
You little shitlord! Sorry. The fucking cat just jumped on my keyboard and scared the shit out of me.
That's cats for you.
Honey.
Specifically because you guys would obviously still have this fresh in your mind, and if not, you could have asked Adela before you left. He was a potter. He worked with pottery with clay, which is why the mask stood out to you. It was woodworked, which means he did not make it.
Wait, I thought he worked with wood and it stood out
my
because...
apologies. Yes, wrong way around. My mind put that the wrong way around for some reason.
You're fine. I was sitting here like, that don't sound...
Thank you. Yes, he was. Yeah.
His friend was the clay worker.
Yes.
Which friend was it? I'm sorry.
Hez.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Alright, so you guys.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. So you guys head in towards the marketplace. The area is. There's a bustle to it, but there's a kind of a subdued tone to everything. Like everyone's kind of like, you know, they're doing their shopping. People are working. And every now and then you kind of just notice like a few people just kind of like paying a little extra attention to everything. So when like you guys show up, there's more than a few people who kind of give you some space, kind of letting you pass through, and more than a few people who kind of like, you know, just keep a wary eye on you. You guys are still the odd people out, and even with the presence of those from before, more than likely the people, like when the bird kind of like, you know, moves closer, like, you know, try and, you know, be friendly, do the bird thing, people just kind of like back up further very quickly.
Big bird, no!
Yeah, they give you a wide berth on the bird side. They just, yeah, the kind of like
She
soft bird noises.
Just
like,
wants to make friends.
She do, but everyone is scared. Everyone is nervous, and there's, you know, there's stuff going on, clearly.
Birds that big do not belong here.
Was that an in-character or out-of-character response?
That was out of character.
Okay, I was just saying like that, like the calm fucking voice of like little fucking shitlord. Oh god. I hope I feel like we're gonna find his drawers somewhere with alcohol.
Hez dispenser.
I'm not the only one who thinks it.
Make a perception check. Anyone who wants to.
Wait, I'm going.
I'm going in.
Oops.
Woo!
Oh! I got a 1.
Jesus.
On the roll 20. Ho ho ho.
This is indeed true. 19 on my Cillian.
I love when I could hear NPR scratching his beard, because all I could think now was just like itching it like a cat.
Scratchy, scratchy.
The good scratch ASMR.
Is it loud?
No, it's not actually bothering me. I can just slightly hear it. It's like,
No, I'm just saying for the viewers.
Hopefully not. It didn't sound that loud to me.
I'm gonna wax.
I'm gonna wax.
Good for you.
Okay,
Good to have your
perception.
life choices all worked out. Yes.
I said
think he
wax
was-
it.
That's what I was about to say. I'm like, I think he
What?
was threatening NPR.
So Syl and Nikolai, as you're walking through this marketplace, people are kind of giving everyone else a bit more of a wide berth. You two, Nikolai, you don't stand out too much, and well, Syl,
I heard that as well, yeah.
He's not wrong.
and Syl, you're a half elf. That's more readily acceptable.
I thought he was about to say accessible, and I'm just
sorry,
like,
what?
accessible for.
Acceptable.
Are you saying half elves are perceptive, hmm?
I'm saying.
No,
that
he's
you-
saying that they won't take you to the.
I mean, they aren't right now, clearly.
Yes. They're clearly not, perceptive at the moment. Mostly because of the fact that as you guys are walking by, you guys kind of get like those those people who are like criers and such.
Right.
Quiet.
like-
They just.
Yes, they are shouting.
The
just like,
morning criers.
Oh, okay. For a second, I was just
for
imagining in
sales
my
and
head.
things.
They're just like people who cry out loud in public.
No, that's exactly what they're doing. No,
That's what I do.
that's exactly
No,
what
I
they're doing.
mean,
But they're
like-
saying, you mean like crying? No, not like that.
Just like in public.
No.
Just like,
He
thank you
means
for
there are
listening.
people in mourning.
Thank you for listening. Go on.
They're crying out, and you two, you kind of like pause and get distracted because they like mention like a few different things that you're like you kind of like, well, I don't need glass jars. We got new glass jars. Hey, we got
God
food,
damn it.
food,
Nikolai, I'm
all
gonna
kinds
say-
of food.
I'm gonna say that Nikolai is more concerned with keeping himself subtle and like hunching down a little to seem not like
Aren't
the
you
big
like
person he is.
6'4"?
He's a
6'6",
tall
I
man.
think.
Yeah.
So,
Trying to hide.
Still wonders about the viability of selling as instant reactions that like loses its potency the next turn. Just like demonstration time. Hey, it's alchemical fire. You want some? It's like, oh yeah, I'll get some. And like, jokes on you, it doesn't work.
Oh no.
Mycelian will look down at Nikolai when he's trying to hunch over and goes, "You have a bit of ink on the back of your sh-"
Oh, that's right, you're like fucking 8.
Yeah, he's tall. Him big boy. He's not. I don't think he's quite 8 feet, but I'm wrong.
Yes, he is.
Oh, he is. Cool.
Yeah, he's a bit over 8. Not a lot over 8, but over.
What did the people who got actual perception see?
You see them in their workstations. They're not like too far from each other. They're maybe 2 stalls apart. You see Hez just very slowly working over a pot that they're working on, and Jorzan is working with some wood. Looks like he's making table perhaps.
The letter that I found on victim, because I can't remember his fucking name, on his desk was from Hez, wasn't it?
Yes.
I'll approach Hez.
Nikolai will approach Hez. Maybe we should split up and like 3 of us go to each one.
Oh my god!
I'm
Please.
gonna follow Juniper. I imagine I can't remember the name. What's Tara's character's name again? Oh, Jesus.
Lay.
Lay, that's it, Lay. I imagine Lay would follow Juniper as well.
Oh, that's right, we have 7 people technically, don't we? Hold up. Shit. No, we have 6.
I guess we all go to Hez then.
I mean, we have 7. We have a random kobold here as well.
that's right. We have
Hi.
Cutie Mon.
Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm just full on, just like covering every part of their face. They look
forgot
almost
he was
mummified.
Oh.
You know, in cartoons when you
Oh.
have a robed figure and it's literally just a pair of eyes and no
Yes.
kind of features at all, and not even feet. That's what I imagined.
Yes, that
I
is
mean,
exactly
Nikolai.
them right now.
Well,
Okay, so Nikolai's gonna open his cloak a little and try to herd Mon.
Ah,
Just because he doesn't seem to want to be seen.
Mon will eventually
yeah.
climb up. Yes.
we'll
Cool.
have to just survive. You know, survival of the fittest, man.
Nikolai's holding Mon like a bowling ball in one arm.
oh my god!
That's cute. Like a cat.
Oh,
They're just
dog
under the
boy.
Mon's just a cat.
I'll walk up to fucking Hez and see if I can get his attention.
You're more likely to get the attention of one of the other workers who are not currently engaged in a project, who are just kind of like working around, like, "Hi, yes, can I help you, miss? You looking for a pot? Yeah, we've got plenty of pots. Unless you're looking for, maybe you're looking for a mask. I heard that there's."
We are looking for a specific person.
There's hairs around.
Jennifer looks at Nikolai like, cute, because she couldn't get a word in.
Ah,
She didn't want to interrupt him.
Hairs, we want hairs. Please.
We need to
Alright.
speak. Very much.
Thank
Thank you.
Just before I do,
Hmm?
you're obviously not from around here. You're not gonna, cause trouble now, are you?
We're here to solve trouble. Sorry, I'll let you speak, Juniper.
You're putting it into better words than I can actually manage. We won't cause any trouble. We're here to figure out what happened to Hez's friend and many other unfortunate people.
Oh, yeah, you're here about that? Yeah, fuck. If you
Yes,
just
the
said-
dead one.
The dead one!
he stares at my Cillian for a second and just kind of goes,
I thought we should be more specific.
No, you are, in fact, oh, sorry. Some chest pains. No, yeah, his is in the back.
Taru.
Why is he coughing so much?
He just said he had chest pains.
Oh God, what have I done? No, I'm kidding.
Taru.
It's all the clay dust in his lungs. It's making him allergic to
Taru.
social faux pas.
We're in in like one of the workshops where the guy who got murdered, his friend is here and we're questioning him, and that's what we're doing now.
Paris, that
Okay.
is not how medicine works.
I just want to see if I can notice any fucking abnormalities.
Alright, you inspect
I'm
him.
going
You can see if someone's lymph nodes are swollen.
Can
You gotta
Guru
inspect that
talk, please.
motherfucker hard with
Not all the time.
Paris.
Sometimes you can just see shit that's off. Yes.
Not without
Per-
asking him for permission to look further. Right now, he's coughing.
Okay.
Okay. He's just like yeah, I just got a spasm in my chest. I'm fine, really.
I'm pretty sure the coughing is just because of what Mycelian said.
I mean, stop it.
Yeah,
Well, maybe
he's
it's-
in the back.
Maybe it's Mycelian spores. He's just like allergic to them.
They're not radiating off of me at all times.
I mean, I don't know that.
A likely story.
Nikolai's gonna
I call conspiracy on that one.
Nikolai's gonna wait for the others to go ahead of him to talk to the guy. 'Cause
I'll-
he doesn't
I'll
feel like
follow.
talking to the guy right now.
I will go up with clay mask in hand.
Okay. You walk through a few people, kind of have to get out of your way, and when they see Mycelian, they're just like take like 5 steps further back, just like it's like we weren't expecting this.
Hi, we're working with the guard regarding the case about your friend's murder.
Hez keeps working on it for a moment before he gets it to a
Can we
point
have
where
him-
he's stopping and just kind of holds up a hand, just slowly just goes over. He very methodically washes, like very methodically, just does like this washing of his hands, make sure it's clean before he just snaps his hands down, starts drying them off, turns around. It seems like it takes him like a moment for him to like fully like register you all. You seem like blink and just kind of squint at you guys before putting down the
Can we have
cloth.
a
You squint to get you again,
moment of your
leaning back
time?
and going, "Oh, you're me. Sorry. You're
Yes. Who else?
I'm guessing the boss sent you back here to talk to me. Hi. I'm Hez, but you seem to already have known that. Hi.
Can we have a moment of your time to talk about?
Our
Uh,
Lord and Savior.
How long have I been fucking muted? What was the
Not that
last
long.
thing that you heard me say?
Like a minute or so.
just a minute, yeah.
Okay. Jesus Christ. I was in there like, can I not be heard? Shit!
Um,
We have a few questions for you. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry, NPR. I know if you're talking to the left. I'm sorry.
I was already saying, like, can we have a moment of your time? Like,
Yeah, you can sure, kind of like motions over and yeah, there's a little like break room area and as you guys are being motioned over, he kind of like leans over, he's like, I'm taking an unscheduled interrogation, I guess.
Interrogation.
Be back to my work in a moment. You just see the guy kind of lean over, just like, just don't be too long. Ow!
is there a chair?
Just don't be too long.
are there
Yeah,
other
in the rest
chairs?
area, there are chairs. Yes.
Please take a seat.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, I just love the idea of doing that in a place that I'm not actually familiar with. Just like going into someone else's home and go like, please take a seat.
So you mean Chris Hansen?
Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
All right. So he takes a seat. Doesn't offer you a seat or do anything. He just kind of expects you to just do whatever the fuck you want. Just kind of looks you all over for a second. He seems like take a moment to like look over Massilian for a second, then look back to everyone else, and look over Massilian, look back to everyone else, look over. Just be like, he's tall,
Yeah.
isn't he? Right? I'm not hallucinating this, right? You're tall.
Why would you
I
think
bring
you
out the
were
mask.
hallucinating?
Oh,
Can we?
holds out his
Stand
hand for
up.
it.
I hand it to him. This was found in your friend's room. It's very unlike the other masks.
Of course, yeah. I made it.
Would you
Yeah.
mind telling us about it? Is it just a gift, or was
It
there
was-
some
No, it was a gift.
intended purpose?
No, no intended purpose. Just
Good insight.
yeah, sure.
For fuck's sake!
Hell!
Yeah, no, this seems on the up and up. He asked for it on one of the.
Juniper also rolled.
At the moment, he seems on the up and up. He asked for one of the festivals. Just something-
Festival?
Yeah. There are some people. It's to try and people are superstitious. They think that the rending is this, event of chaos, and that the only way to undo it is to be more lawful and orderly than the chaos. And so they have a festival that they try and do everything in a certain way and try and be as uniform as possible to be able to keep the city protected against the rending for the year. Sometimes they'll have it more than once, just being like, hey, we're scheduling this, show up, wear your mask. The masks is so that they're all looking similar enough by all having the mask on. And he asked me
Makes
to
it
make
ve-
yeah?
sorry.
No, go ahead.
Makes it very easy to murder someone and get away with it if you all look the same.
I really hope not, because that would be an absolute tragedy if a mask I made was a reason why my friend was murdered. Or that someone was using our masks to murder other people. Yeah, no, that second part sounds a little bit more pressing. I'm sorry. Yeah, no. Is that what you think?
No, it was an idle
when-
remark.
We're not making judgments yet. We're just gathering information.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah,
we'll
I'm
take
listening.
that into account, though. I write down. No, I'm joking. So, would you say that this festival accrued some kind of group, like a committed group to it?
Yeah.
Did they have any sort of regular activities, or was it just the festival?
It was a. They have activities outside of. I think they had activities at least. I know that there was a few places where they would meet up with each other and discuss a few of the events of the times and things like that. But beyond, I mean, I wasn't part of it. I don't mind the chaos. I just don't want the rending to be something that's causing issues and such. I don't need to worry about the rending at our doorstep as long as the rending's not on our doorstep. If it's not, once it's on our doorstep, then I'll panic. You know?
That's one way you could look at it. Would you say that hold on, I don't care. I'm losing my mind.
Welcome to my life.
What's the guy called?
Oh, that's cute. You also have your mind.
What is the guy called again?
I don't think you ever asked what his name was. You just knew his last name is Hauser.
Yeah. So, would you say your friend was part of this group then,
Yeah,
or did he just attend? Okay.
I mean, in terms of attendance, he showed up. I mean, he went to more than just the one event, and he used the mask more often than I or anyone else would have liked. But I mean, if he wanted to wear it or use it, that was his prerogative. He was a free spirit.
There is one thing that I have to ask, and it might not sound important, but you may know something. His sister? She mentioned that
Adela, yeah.
she thought he might have been in a romantic relationship with someone. Did you know about this person or know who they were if you did have one? Because that's another potential lead if you do.
I've heard about that.
An insight. Right.
He hesitates and pauses just a bit too long for you guys to think that he doesn't know more than just something.
I lean in.
If I go out on a bit of a break
Oh,
here. She kind of holds up the letter and hands it to him.
He kind of just
What's
stares. Like he doesn't take it. He just kind of lets you put it in front of him.
Was it perchance you?
I mean, he was always a good man. As he's saying this, you guys hear this loud coughing from the front room area. You see Hez just kind of like peek up, just like, "Is he okay?" And then he kind of looks back and realizes, "Oh, you guys are still here." Yeah, he's he was someone who I was close with. We were. I never said it, but Duen thought of us as that, and I never corrected him.
Please, God, spell his name for me, Don. Okay, thank you.
Oh my god.
It sounds like an
Sorry.
it sounds like an e-girl saying Dwayne, ooh woo.
No, it's
Dwayne.
Duen.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
I've been back for 2 seconds and I come back to this fucking clownery.
And we spent time together.
So you're saying you were in a relationship with him? He thought you were?
He would introduce it like that whenever we were out, and as I said, I didn't correct him. Why should I correct him?
Don't.
So
that you don't string him along?
I mean, I didn't feel like I was not. I'm phrasing this poorly, aren't I?
A little bit.
I never felt like I was being I was willing to go further with it. I just not now. I wanted to be a better person before even considering stuff like that, you know?
Why would you not be a good person now?
Better. You're misunderstanding. I'm a good person, but I'm running in a pottery shop where I'm making enough to pay for my place, to pay for my guild membership, and pay for a few other amenities, food, change of a few different things. But I'm just coming out of being, taught. I'm not yet fully a journeyman, and not where they're going to accept me for being able to earn my pay. Like you see my work. It's not bad, but I need to become a journeyman if I want to be able to actually earn enough money to actually live in, or to have lived. And kind of just slowly looks more depressed.
She pats his shoulder.
I hear the
So
sound
you
of-
would be.
I hear the sound of someone like pouring water, like into like a glass or something, in the back.
With all due respect, I think. Did you guys, while I was gone, did you ask him if he had seen anything strange or if he.
That's what I was just about to
I
ask.
was about to ask, but it drifted off into
Yeah. With all due
consulting.
respect, we did not come here to give him relationship counseling. Did you notice anything strange before he died? Or anybody shifty associating with him?
There was a few people. Some of them were from the group of the Rending dance and whatnot. I mean, they're supposed they were good people. I don't think they did anything wrong. There was there is an older, I suppose, drifter who kind of just sometimes shows up and he doesn't like beg or anything. He just kind of sits there. Sometimes people will throw him silver and such. He just doesn't really react. And there was this one guy. You hear a crash from the back room, and then just this loud.
But
yes.
I've been casting detect disease and magic this whole time. Is it about to?
Let me check.
So like
Let me see
since
if
we
it's
gotten
disease.
here.
Yep, let me see if it's a disease.
Can someone check that out? See if they're okay.
I'll go.
So you were ritual casting it, or did you just cast it?
Ritual casting.
Okay.
We've been talking for a bit.
Yep.
Yeah, Gur, I didn't want to interrupt you, but I was going to ask if I could go check that out like a minute ago.
Oh, I mean, you can type it, and I would have gotten back
I
to you.
didn't have
Oh, you-
access to my thing to type. I was away from the keyboard.
You're fine, man. No worries, no worries. So you go and you see it's the like. Are you checking out the crash or the coughing? Because the coughing was just the guy, and he would have waved you back in.
Both.
Okay, so coughing, he waves you back in. The pouring of the water, he's just getting a drink of water. He's
Uh-huh.
trying to ease that tension in the chest. You go back in. Mycelium,
Yeah.
right before you hear the crash and thud, you finish your ritual cast. It only goes out to 30 feet, and you just kind of like move around real quick, and you move closer to that area. There's a brief instance of you sensing disease, and then it's gone.
Like
Okay,
something
so-
is running.
No, like it's in your range, and as you step closer to it, it just disappears.
I'm going to go check out that crash.
Like
then.
it's suddenly just snuffed out.
Yeah, I'm going to look at the crash.
Okay. You both move into the room where the crash is, and it's the guy who had introduced you and told you where Hez was. He is currently on the ground, and there's blood just kind of everywhere.
Oh boy, I run over and I cast a quick.
He's dead.
Oh, he's dead. Oh boy.
Like part of it, like the lower part of his rib cage and his stomach, looks like it was just like gutted outward.
Bitch.
I don't like this. Ooh, I don't like this.
How
at
fast
all.
did I get here, Guru?
I'd say you were able to get there
I'm back.
within 6 seconds.
Oh,
What
Miss
happened?
Harris,
What
you
happened?
missed so much in that span that you were gone.
I left for 2 minutes. What happened?
Remember the guy
This is
who
what
waved us in
happens when you
but was
leave for 10
coughing?
minutes, Paris.
Well, I'm
The-
sorry, but
The
my
guy
cat
who
was
waved us
talking to
in
my
is
dog.
dead.
His
Whoa,
chest
Jesus!
burst
Gutted outside
Open
in the lobby.
from the inside.
I fucking yeah.
So
Did you find the
Nikolai
book?
also would probably peer out there.
Is there a trail of Guru?
Right.
Yeah.
It leads towards an area which make an investigation check.
Oh,
Can I?
Oh.
I would be over there too, because
I
upon
mean, it's a
your-
big crash. Yeah,
Yeah. Can I assist with the investigation check?
I'll allow it. Yes.
Because I would be looking too. Wig.
Okay, let's get a little advantage going, lads.
Don't disappoint.
Oh, I
me,
just realized
Fino.
Mad was talking.
Yes, Matt is here.
Where is Taru?
I don't know.
That's 16. I'll take that.
With 16, you don't really see a trail, because partly because the blood is just kind of like it like seems to have spurt
Ew.
Are we
all
all
over
going?
the front end area. You guys can all be there. You do notice that as you're looking around, there's just a few of the pot, like they're not going to be able to sell some of this pottery stuff until they get it clean because there's just blood on some of the pottery. There's a part of it is going to be easy cleanup. It looks like there's like an area where they can like push any like dust or anything in towards like like the sewer system. There's wind chimes have got some blood on them from where it's splattered upwards. Apparently, it's just as soon as you come over to look at that, he's dead. Like there's
Is there anybody else? Sorry.
in the front area.
Hang on. Maybe we should fill Taru in real
Okay.
quick.
Taro, I'm going to fill you in real quick, okay? Because you were not here even for the recap. So, bullet point section going. You guys made your way to Restway City. You guys have a room or multiple rooms at the Flipping Jack Inn. You guys
Why did we go to this city?
because go ahead.
Go for it.
No. go
Okay.
ahead.
Undead situation. It was one of the
Yeah,
quests we took.
something is killing people, taking their hearts. But from the way that the body looked, it looked like it was done by 2 different things essentially.
Oh, okay.
And we investigated one of the victim's family, or more so his sister, found a clay mask made, even though the victim was a wood carver, and went to investigate his friend, who is a clay maker. And when we got there, the dude behind the counter had a really bad cough, but he just said, "I'm just having chest pains," and walked off. And the dude's chest just fucking burst. It's like, yourself!
Oh, okay.
Could I roll an investigation as well?
Do
Guru, I
we already
felt
have
that-
a room in this town, or?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what the Flipping Jack Inn was about.
Grr, I
Okay,
felt
well,
that
for
disease.
simplicity's sake, can I just say Lay's there for whatever reason or do?
She would have been there, yes. Hold on, let Butters finish.
When I felt it,
Would you have felt the what?
did it just when I felt the disease? Did it just poof, or like? Wait a minute, Grr.
Yes.
Does it look like something came from the inside of this thing?
Make a medicine check.
Yeah, can I check that?
Can I
too?
assist that,
I would be
actually?
looking for the cause
Okay,
of death.
so
Can I
she
get
is assisting.
advantage?
She is assisting. You roll with advantage, Butters. If you want to roll one yourself, Nikolai can roll one as well.
13.
What are we investigating, by the
His
way?
body.
The hole in the suit's chest.
Okay,
Oh, I can give
okay. I
advantage and
thought we
roll?
were going after the blood trail.
He's checking at the chest.
Oh, I'm
'Cause
going to
it-
be going after the blood trail.
It's it's splattered all over in front of him.
Oh, I thought you said that there
There's
was a
no
trail
blood trail,
leading
no.
off. Okay.
Can I check too, or was I only just able to give advantage to
Oh,
Butters?
I
no,
wouldn't
I give it
investigate then.
Butter, so you can go ahead.
18 plus 4.
Yeah!
Mycelium and Juniper, you're like looking at it, and it's just like it's such an odd wound. I mean, maybe he was like hit by a spell or something. But with Nikolai pointing things out, you are able to determine that it looks like something inside of him burst outwards.
Don, I've
Something
noticed
came outside of this man.
you love
he was killed
interior
from the
parasites.
inside.
I love
Where
what?
did it go?
Interior parasites.
I do.
Or inner.
Grr.
Yep.
Grr. I know. Alright. I know a bit about. Mycelium knows a bit about parasites. I'm gonna ask you a question, and oh
Damn it,
my
me.
god, with slashing. Oh my god, it's making. Oh no, Kuru, you didn't.
Damn it to me.
Butter's
Grr.
fucking
This is
panicking.
how I. This monster is how I met Sam.
Mhm.
So if it is the same one,
No!
Your character would not know anything about these creatures. You would have to go looking for information. But
I think Mycelium might is the thing.
DM me
Question.
your reasoning while they're asking questions.
Also, is there anybody else in this lobby?
Uh,
Let NPR. Go.
let him finish
Good.
before you jump in.
Don't worry.
No, ask your question. By all means.
Is there any indication wherever this thing went?
With your 15 investigation check, it takes you maybe 5 minutes while they're looking at the body before you kind of start to think. I mean, if there was anything, that of the side, like you hear them say, it came out of the body, whatever this, was that happened. You're like, well, I mean, if there was something that did it, I mean, if it was inside him coming out, it could have. I mean, it was probably not super big, and that means that it could have. And your eyes slowly kind of pan over and stare at the sewer drain.
Ew.
Well, we aren't finding that then.
Guru. That's my reasoning. Because that you was like specifically taught about that.
I will call out to one of the potters and say, one of you get the cards. I don't know how many potters there are.
I'm
but,
assuming, like, none as soon as the dude started thrashing about and his chest exploded.
Oh, was it just Hez and the boss?
No,
No,
I'm
there
saying,
are-
like,
there are
they
a few-
ran.
Yeah, no, there are a few other people who are in the back. No, they haven't run. They're basically like, they're like, hands are up, like, I didn't do it. They're like,
Guru.
yep.
You can say no to that if you want. That's my reasoning for it.
Okay, I will allow you a history check with disadvantage, just because of where you grew up. You likely did not interact with them personally. But I do remember, because I have read a book regarding where you're from that does have at least one mentioned. That's why I'll allow you a roll.
13!
Oh god, I forgot his intelligence.
It's not awful for me.
It's not awful, no.
She's very gorgeous for me. Oh, I love
You
that.
do
Oh.
not know the name of this creature specifically, but you know some of the details regarding it. In this sense that whatever this thing is, it's called a tadpole.
And it's kind of fitting too well right now, right, Mama?
With the information and the roll you just made, this creature, this tadpole, it'll live inside of a host, and then will just chew its way out and just punch its way out.
Yeah.
And this is looking exactly like that based off the Nikolai, review of it, because it looks like something like ate its way out of him.
Yeah. Mycelium looks like a oh no type face.
Syl goes to one of the guys in the back and tells him to get the guards.
Yeah, they like as soon as you like you have to say that to him like 2 or 3 times before the guy like snaps out. It's like, what? Guards, right? Yeah, guards. And there's a few people who are screaming and they're like backing away. Most of the rest of the crowd doesn't seem to have noticed yet, but if more people come over, they're going to.
There is a baby on the loose.
What?
So there are these creatures I know of. The best name I know would be tadpole. They're these big, frog-looking creatures. They burst their way out of people's chest. Some of them leave slash marks on victims when killed. And it's clicking now that this might be what we're dealing with. If we get slashed, the undead part is still confusing me, but everything else is pointing correct.
Also, Nikolai.
Yeah.
When you did your medicine check, you also did notice that on this person's back, they had 2 sets of slash marks that had healed over. One of them looked a bit more recent. The other one looked... But the thing is that you're looking at is that they're different. One of them looks like this kind of like... larger, if you will. Like kind of this bigger hand, maybe. But the other one looks to be humanoid-sized. Like something like a person with clawed hands tried to slash at this man. But this man's had a lot more exciting past than you guys realized, apparently.
I'm gonna relay that information, and then I'm gonna turn to the Potters and say, "Did anybody see where it went?"
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh boy,
They're panicking.
Yeah.
It's a 5.
No.
Save your breath. He's gonna turn to the rest of the party and be like, "Did anybody see where this thing went?"
Oh,
Do any of them look already innately like? Did anyone give Mycelium a worried look earlier?
A few people did.
That I think could have seen his body when it dropped.
There's one guy who's up front who, when you were introducing yourselves, just was like kind of like scooted away from you.
Do I see him?
You do see him.
Can I let NPR talk? Can you let NPR say something, please?
Go ahead, NPR.
oh no, it's fine.
No, please say it. Please.
No. I was literally just gonna say I think I know what this is, but I'm not saying.
DM it to me.
I think I may have cracked it.
So Silverale does not say what he found out, what he saw.
He was just well, I guess the what he would say is like, there's a sewer drain over there. It probably went in there.
Okay.
I don't know if it could fit in there. I'm not sure.
Isn't there a trail of blood that's leading to the sewer train?
No, there's no trail of blood.
Okay.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
no trail of blood, but because of the way his stomach and chest burst with the blood and pooled after he fell down, some of it does go down into the drain.
Oh, okay.
Mycelium will rush up, move quickly, which is something you haven't seen this man do. Up to this person, grab them by the sides, look them in the eyes, and say, "Do you know where they went?" And we will stare this person down.
Roll an intimidation check.
Oh boy! Oh
15?
Jesus! Just a commoner, please save me.
Actually, no, he's feared. That's a 6. Look, man. All I know is there was like a something that went down the drain. I didn't see anything. It it was squirmy. It was this weird. It was blue, man. It stood out from the
It was
blood.
blue. It was blue. Okay. Thank you, little one. And I pat him on the head.
Little one,
He's
I'm
shorter,
dead.
yeah.
Well, I think that's all we need to know.
Well, from what I remember about these things, they all come in different colors. So, blue helps.
Should we head down then?
Maybe we should acquire the rest of our parts.
We
Hmm?
ideally should tell the guards first, I think.
So
Let
we
them
aren't
know what's
suspected.
going on.
All right, I guess we wait for the guards then.
I'm DMing Don.
DM me. Everyone wants to DM me right now. Everyone is terrified. I love it.
I mean, I just made a statement. You said DM me, so I mean,
I wanted
Same
to know.
for me.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to see both of your, to see if you guys wanted to know any more details, which I will let you know.
Question: did me and NPR guess the same thing?
Out of character, because the only two of you would know this. You did,
I feel like
and
Okay, wait.
technically 3 people now. You all guess the same thing.
Yeah. Well, I think saying tadpole helped.
It did.
no, I honestly forgot that you mentioned
Bro.
tadpole, and then I just fucking remembered like.
Just no worries, no worries. We're not going to spoil it for the people that don't know.
yeah. So, yeah, I guess we just kind of sit there.
I
Yeah.
will get Elaine. I will be.
I'll
I-
go get her. Okay. I want.
I'm
Please let me go get her.
faster.
Jennifer keeps glancing at that body. She does not fucking like being here.
If you can be fast, sure.
I will come with you. I think it might be best.
How about people just stay here since I can be fast? I go first.
Okay.
She'll move to the back room.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell it's called.
Actually, how fast are you? Because I could just. No, never mind. No, I couldn't. Because some motherfucker would probably try and shoot it down.
Here when by the time the guards get here.
I feel like it would take, like.
It's
'Cause
going to take them some time because the people, as much as they're like pushing their way through the crowds and such, and running as fast as they can, it did take you some time to get here. So actually, getting it depends on where the guards are, and most of them are more towards like the outer areas, trying to make sure people don't try and steal things and run out, less than trying to guard the produce from
Okay.
the people selling it.
So I guess we just wait
Try
here
and
for
take-
everybody to arrive.
And it'll only take them about 15 minutes at most. But by that point, Mycelian just kind of does a quick he moves and people part for him. He's a
Yeah.
big man
I mean,
coming,
he's
and they
over
just
8 feet
they see
tall,
him
like you
coming. They just
expect.
yeah.
But the big
He's-
man happens big
He's
face.
he's average speed, but you see someone 8'6" charging at you, you move.
Oh
You see
yes.
someone like 5 to 6, you're like, what the hell are they doing?
Yes.
Well, I mean, unless you're fucking mad, then you just kind of.
Then you're looking at a dwarf, and people are going, okay, dwarf on the move, out of the way, people. That's heavy
No, I
armor
mean-
they're wearing.
Because
No, I meant in the case of if someone 8 foot was coming at him.
Right.
Oh, unless
I
they
just
are
step
mad.
over her.
Okay, right.
I could step over her. It's fine.
Oh my god, just imagine that cartoon leg stretch!
Yeah, leg extend.
Perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
So Lay,
Yes.
Mycelian just suddenly runs over to you.
Well,
He runs over to the the inn.
that's
Okay.
like, I don't think
Yeah.
she's just
You're-
tootling outside.
No, you're in the inn. And you just see Mycelian just kind of like poke their head in, just looking around for you.
Tadpole, blue.
Uh,
I'm scared they'll be red. Come on. And he like, starts patting your
Oh.
back to get up, and he's like helping you get up a little bit.
oh,
Let us go,
alright.
let us go, let us go, let us
She slowly gets up.
Would you like
As
to-
soon as we run.
Would you like to get on my back?
Get on your. I'll be fine.
Okay, let's go.
It's like, boy, what the?
Yeah. She'll follow after. She'll hasten herself, but as she's rushing back, she'll ask you what the fuck is going on.
Creature killing people, burst out of chest, parasitic in nature. I've heard of it a few times before. Not good, very not good, very not good.
Oh, Jesus.
Is there anything I could roll to figure out if I understand what that is, or
Even with your years of experience, roll a nature check.
okay?
Go, Grady.
Oh man, she got nature? Damn it!
Hold on, you're gonna see why. You're gonna see why.
No, we're not.
Yeah, I'm not
I
gonna
mean,
get nothing.
you're not the most educated on the life cycle of frogs. He mentioned tadpole, but he's also mentioned out of. There's not. I mean, there are giant frogs, but there's also giant toads. But that doesn't sound right. They don't. That people's what? You are completely lost.
I swear
Yeah,
to
she's
God.
definitely not quite understanding the urgency here, but
The
she's
past-
just gonna trust that she has to rush.
The past few times that you have had to roll to identify some technically, Airlock is so bad right now with this.
Yeah. It's not so great right now, but that's
Tara,
okay.
do you want some of mine?
Yeah, give me that.
No, you understand, Don. I've had fucking great luck for some
No,
fucking
I
reason.
know.
But yeah, she just rushes along, kind of confused still, but okay.
I've apparently returned
Welcome back.
because for some reason Discord decided to freeze and then just kind of close.
Do you have an update? Because sometimes it'll force itself to update.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Jennifer has wrapped herself up in a blanket.
Yeah, a few.
What, you
of the
don't like
other-
casual gore?
Not even as
You don't like casual gore.
Yeah, no one's touching the body right now, and when the guards come over, they're advising you not to do that. You know, they're gonna get someone out here to look this over, and essentially they start setting up like a perimeter around it, just like, yep, sorry, pottery's closed, and people are just,
Nikolai will approach one.
yes, sir.
We believe whatever killed this man went into the sewer, and there might be more of them down there.
Oh, fuck's
Be aware.
Is the sergeant available?
he's on his way.
Okay.
He'll be here probably shortly. He's one of the people we trust most with looking over stuff like this. This is fucking broad daylight, man. Look at this. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. He like looks away.
Well, based upon what we're seeing, the fact that it's in broad daylight doesn't make much of a difference. We came out of the man. There's nothing that actually happened to him from the outside.
Came out of.
Parasite.
Like it was birds from the
Let's-
inside.
Let's explain it to the sergeant. He's probably the one that we would rather tell this to.
You know, though.
The sergeant will be arriving around the same time Cillian gets back with Lay. So Lay, you come back. You see a mess.
Just like, oh, welcome back. Oh,
Welcome back.
What the?
Oh.
She left for an hour.
It seems y'all were kind of busy while I was gone.
Syl considers saying something, but realizes that could pass as criminal intent.
She,
Out of character. Oh, sorry.
could she go over to the body anyway and check it out?
Yeah. If you're
Okay.
wanting to investigate one night, roll a medicine check.
Cool.
Out of character.
If
I was gonna say, oh, we just carved him up. Don't worry. But that was
I'm
like,
not getting
Get out of
arrested in
character.
2
yeah,
campaigns.
that's why I didn't say it, Paris.
I'm assuming that I hear Lay speaking.
Yeah, she's looking over the body too for a second.
Can I tootle out and help her with this
She
fucking
doesn't
medicine?
need it.
pack?
She
She
don't
doesn't.
need it.
She's sitting here like fucking.
you don't like move your hands into anything. You just kind of like get a piece of wood and just kind of like poke at it very lightly. You notice the same thing Nikolai does, where you notice that there's like bite marks, but like it looks like it was like pulled inward and then pushed outward, meaning that this thing probably came from inside this thing's chest, or this person's chest rather. And when you like start filling with them, you do also notice the double sets of claw marks. One that's very healed over. It's probably been, you and Nikolai would probably say, a couple months, maybe 2 months or so, maybe 3, since that wound was delivered. But there's one fresher, you'd say maybe 2 weeks to a month, that is more humanoid sized.
As she's looking over, she's like, poor thing.
The sergeant kind of like looks over with you, and he stays silent. He lets you look it over, and kind of like he like looks to everyone else, and like all the guards are kind of looking at him, just like, well. They just kind of don't say anything. They wait, and when you look like you're done, they're like, "What do you see?"
Well, I guess she just explains everything she just saw to them.
It's fucked up.
Yeah.
Has been attacked and is dead, and nothing attacked him, is what you're saying. Something inside him just decided to come out.
Is this the sergeant?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Guru, do I know how these things work? Or no?
With the roll you made, you know that somehow there's a tadpole inside of people that will come out of them. You don't know too much beyond that.
I don't know how they get in.
Exactly.
Am I allowed to roll to see if I know what's up here?
No.
Fair enough.
This is foreign to you.
The
Mycelium
older...
getting it was just because of his stuff.
Oh, Guru, I'm gonna could I cast a detect magic over this period?
Yeah, you can. What were you saying, Taru?
The older scratch marks and scars or whatever that you were talking about,
Yes.
are they from the outside, is what you're saying?
Yes, they're a mark across like their side and back, and they look like they're spaced out. Maybe there's only like maybe 2 claws, but they're spaced out like a very thin, almost wiry sort of claw mark. It's like no creature you've seen. Like, you've seen tigers and bears, and it's more bear-like, but like thinner and more actually like not blunt, like still claw-like. And it's like no creature in your lifetime that you've experienced.
Then, I guess to the guards, she'll be like, y'all haven't had any reports of animal attacks or nothing?
I should roll see if any of them remember anything. That's a natural 20. Yeah, we've yeah, immediately one of them's like, yeah, we've had a few of them kind of crop up now and again. Some creature when people are like, going out at night and just slapping at him and such like that. But I mean, it's superficial wounds. I mean, he actually mentioned. I mean, I can probably go back and get the paperwork for it. I mean, he said he was attacked by a thing. When we went out and looked for it, we didn't find anyone. Or, sorry, anything. Your animal attack, but I mean, from the way the wound looked, we thought it was like some fucker with a knife that got him, just trying to stab at him to take his money. He was like, no, it's definitely a creature.
Did you
I thought it was
describe
bullshit.
this creature?
Big hands. Like when we tried to say, like claws and paws and whatnot, he's like, yeah, claws, but no paws, hands. Which is, again, I'm calling bullshit on that, but he said it was dark out, so he wasn't really able to see it. He said it might have had teeth, but...
Very helpful, thank you.
Yeah, I mean...
That sentence absolutely wasn't dripping with sarcasm.
My thought is that it was from like a rending event, but I mean, we haven't had many portals around here, so fuck if I know, you right?
What if there was a portal in the sewers?
You see him stare at you, eyes wide, and he slowly looks down at the ground, just like, I don't want to think about that. I go poop there.
Go into the what?
No, not in there. Just my shit goes there.
I mean, you ain't really.
That means my shit is going through a portal to somewhere else. I don't need to think about that.
Neither do we.
What would they do with it?
Exactly.
Did we tell the...
Don't think about it.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Did we tell the
Um,
sergeant about it being in the sewer yet? Did anybody...
I think that was just implied.
Okay,
Um,
good, cool.
What did mine detect magic?
In terms of in the current vicinity, nothing beyond the magical sensations you've currently been sensing.
Do
Actually,
I sense any necrotic magic?
not currently. Not in the 30-foot radius, at least. Actually,
Am I within 30 feet of the body? Or the
Yes.
sewer drain?
yes, you are within 30 feet of both. There's no necrotic energy from either. As you move around, I'm guessing you're like investigating the area, not just the body. With this
Yeah,
technique,
yeah.
because you got it for 10 minutes, might as well use it. When you go past a point, you do feel a little. It's that wisp thin sensation of magic. It's not like something's been enchanted with it. It's just been touched by it.
On the body? Did you
Not on
say,
the
or-
body. No. When you're walking around the area, the body, no magic. The sewers,
What-
no magic. You actually have to
What?
go back into where people are working, and you see some finished works. And as you kind of go over them, you see a different mask, but very similarly shaped to the one that you've seen, like as close to identical as you can get. That has again that faint strand of conjuration magic on it, right
What,
next to two others that do not have that strand.
I'm gonna look at that mask. I'm actually wait. I'm gonna. Is the guy at the stall where that mask is? Are they like what profession are they?
You haven't left the Potter's area at the moment. When you feel it.
Also, it's all just pottery.
Yeah. So this is a pottery made mask. It's made out of clay. Yes, this is in the back.
Does it look similar to the one to Dwayne's?
Almost a replica. In fact, it's next to two others that are also almost identical. Which
Okay.
they mentioned that the whole idea behind the mask was to wear the same stylized mask, so that when they would go out for the festival, they'd all wear it and they'd all look orderly because they'd all look the same.
Well, I don't know, Juniper. Paris, I don't think this is in the back. This is a different stall. I think
No, this is the same pottery stall. This is in the back.
the
She is
same.
correct.
Oh,
Yeah, pottery. You've been in the potter's
okay.
stall. Yes.
When you said the pottery section, I thought you meant like a section of the market.
Yes,
like-
which is where you are in. Yes.
Yeah, but I didn't think that just encompassed one stall.
I think it's,
It's for
less
the
of a
guild.
stall and more of just like a fucking guild area.
Yes. So
Okay.
technically, you are
so-
correct in both regards. It is a pottery section towards the back of the pottery guild. Does that make more sense? I
Okay.
So
explained
do I
myself
see
poorly.
him?
Okay. And is
So I'm
there a cellar that's there next to the mask as well?
Yeah. He's
Okay.
half asleep. Kind of like he has his head rested against a wooden beam. He's just out of it.
Before I go on, is anyone else wanting to do anything anywhere else? I didn't want to interrupt if someone was going to do something.
I'm gonna ask what the fuck you're doing in the back.
I mean, okay. I mean, you just noticed that Syl's eyes have gone cloudy white. And he just says, "I'm just looking around."
Latara, what were you saying?
I wasn't saying anything.
I thought I heard you whisper something.
Oh, I'm good.
Snickered.
So, are we going down there? And then we're all together?
Give me just a minute. I walk towards the mask and the mask, like Dwayne's mask, is in my bag at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
This other mask with the faint magic on it, I I will dispel the detect magic
Mhm.
because I said my eyes were cloudy white, and I don't want them to look at me like, "What the fuck are you?" I place the mask. Roll d20.
Nat 20, you fail.
You go for the kiss, and unfortunately you miss because he's distracted. So I take a mask and I put it down in front of this guy and I say, excuse me? Excuse me.
I'll get up and smack him.
Why? What? No.
I was napping!
This is.
Who the fuck? What the? Oh, sorry, people. Customers! Hi, good day.
Is this how you treat all of your customers?
I haven't been getting a lot of customers lately. I'm sorry.
I'm just
I love
kidding.
that.
I'm just kidding.
I love that if you're asked what the fuck, and then still immediately, is this how you treat your customers? Immediate.
No, I'm sorry. I've been up really late recently. I've been. So sorry. You were looking for getting
Now,
cool.
Could you tell me more about this mask?
What would you like to know?
What's the inspiration? It looks rather nice. What inspired you to make it?
It's mostly my affiliation. Under the teachings of our leader, we try and we make ourselves as orderly as we can. Granted, this wasn't my idea. It was one of the other guys. I think his name was Duvar. No. Duvar's a good guy. No, it was Zian.
Z.
Spell that. And who's this guy as well? Zian?
Zian's he helps to organize for having our meetings and such. If you want, I can see if I can talk to Zian, and if you want to, get in on a session.
Perhaps. I was just wondering what. Who was your leader again?
Zian?
Z is your leader. Okay.
Zian.
Oh, I see.
He leads. Yeah, he leads the Restway Collective. People who believe faithfully and whatnot, trying to kind of claps his hands together and slowly nods forward. Keep order amongst chaos.
So
balance to this insanity.
This Restway Collective is to do with the rending, I've heard.
Yeah, we're trying to be a force of order when the rending is trying to fill us with overwhelming chaos. You know how it is. It's absolute anarchy in most places because portal opens up and everyone loses their minds. But we figure if we keep order, we'll be fine. Yeah, we keep order. Then the portals won't come here to because it should be in opposition to that, right? Right?
Sounds
You
reasonable.
don't sound very convinced.
I'm still just barely above an initiate in there. I don't know all the big juicy details or anything like that. But I mean, the logic's sound. I mean, if you be good, you avoid the bad things, and then you. I'm sorry, I'm still waking up. I'm not explaining it as well as Zian would.
It's fine. It makes sense, doesn't it? Bringing
I like
order
this
to
guy.
chaos. Now, who made this mask?
I did.
You did. Oh, very nice. Well, I was wondering. My friend wants one as well. Could you make one another one?
Yeah, sure.
I'm sorry, this is a bit pressing. I was just wondering, could I see you make it? It's a bit of a weird question. I know. I'm just rather
Fuck,
interested.
man,
in,
if you're wanting to get into the pottery stuff and whatnot, I mean, you really you gotta twist my arm better than that. I mean, being an apprentice takes. You're not actually learning. You're just
Talking
watching.
about?
I'm not gonna stop you, man.
What the hell did I come back to? He sounds like he's high!
No, he's tired. He just woke up because you slapped his face.
I didn't hit him. Fine.
You slapped his face and he's still asleep. Half asleep.
Jesus Christ!
He's struggling.
NPR,
okay?
are you going to do a multi-hour thing when we're about to have to go fight these fuckers?
I don't know. I
is gonna
I
take
didn't
a
think we
minute.
were gonna fight
Make an
it.
appointment for it.
We might not have to
I-
fight it, but we have to go track it so we actually have an idea of where it is.
But
You're not
I'm
there!
also-
Yeah.
I'm also like I'm not.
He's following
gonna
another
ask him
lead.
to do it. I'm not going to ask him to do it like right now because I know that pottery takes like fucking ages.
Oh, you want to come back later? Hey, no worries, man. If you need to get some sleep, go ahead and get some sleep, man. Oh, right, it's the middle of the day. Shit. I am sleeping on the job again. My other boss is gonna kill me. Hey, look, if you wanna come back, you need to ask for me. Ask him to look for Juip's shop. I'll
Juip's?
out of care.
What?
Juip.
Oh my god. About what time? Maybe I don't
If
know.
you can
Just
come closer in
any
the
old.
evening, I'd love you forever right now because
Sounds
I'm so
good.
tired.
Sounds good. He just kind of hangs the mask up but like back up or something and
As you hang it up, you actually look around. You actually see towards the back. He's got a line of a few other masks that are still in the works.
oh, okay.
Creepy mask salesman! Creepy mask salesman!
I then I just say, well, good day, and he walks away.
Good night.
I just imagine you watch this entire exchange silently, and then as soon as he just like bails, she looks just as confused as when he walked in.
Sil just puts his hands in his pockets and walks away and back to the group.
I mean, of course I'm gonna fucking follow him, but that doesn't stop me from having the fucking John Travolta meme face.
He just holds up arms, looks both
I-
ways.
I turn to Juniper like, do you even have detect magic?
She looks at him with a very like confused expression. No,
Detect magic. It's a,
but I don't think it's something that I can easily learn either.
Well, then you're gonna be confused.
Is there a reason you're
joking.
being such an asshole?
I'm joking. He pulls out the mask from from Dwayne's house and says,
Dwayne?
There's faint conjuration magic on it. It's not like infused, it's just on it.
It's like it's magnified, essentially.
The mask I picked up has the same thing, and it also happens to be pretty much identical. So I thought, why not just see him work and see where the necrotic energy, to see where the conjuration magic comes from.
He did mention that the masks were used for some sort of event.
Well, yes, but how am I
No,
going
I
to know
mean-
what that is if I don't go to it? Or
I'm not saying it's a bad
it's
idea.
making-
I'm saying potentially there might be more to this little group that he was part of than just that.
Of course. We need insider knowledge, though. So
She's shaking her head as she laughs.
That's such a goofy laugh. I love it.
I peer in. Anything funny?
For Giup,
What?
What?
you're peering in.
I'm peering into Juniper.
Juniper. Oh, I thought that's why I was like, wait, hold on, you're into Juniper. Oh, that's what I was like.
Peer in was confusing.
That's why. Yeah, that's why I was like, wait.
I didn't say a name. I just said
Yeah,
I
that's why I
peer
said.
in.
Yeah, that's why I was confused, man.
I was fucking
peer
thinking,
in.
honestly, the I was honestly thinking that he was doing like that fucking weird anime shot where like the eyes are really up close to the camera. Just like he just leans in
Oh my
real
God.
close to Juniper.
You say anime, I say that's so Raven.
Oh my god.
Both are technically right.
She keeps shaking her head. No, because I remember mentioning that this thing goes straight for merchants, and there's a bunch of merchants in a group with masks that have magic on them. And I'm just sitting here thinking, I don't want to be the next target of something that could potentially pop out of my fucking chest and eat me from the inside out.
Don't worry. I think it's probably not unnoticeable that you would be infected. It's probably
He
quite
didn't
an
notice
obvious
it!
thing. Well, we don't know. He could have been taking part in something weird and thought it was just normal. And then, why would he question? We can't make conclusions, okay? Like, I'm pretty sure, whatever this is, it's tied to this group.
If I become infected, stab me in the heart.
Fine.
He's out here like, sounds like an absolute win.
Yeah, that sounds like a win-win situation to me, bro.
She asked this. She said it, not me.
Yeah.
She'll follow after him.
All right.
'Cause I'm assuming he keeps walking.
Yeah, he's walking to the rest of the group.
You walk to the rest of the group, and you guys have reunited.
Wow.
No!
I'm gonna be right back.
Okay, should I go into the sewers?
Is that what you guys are gonna do?
That's why he.
That noise that I made was in character. That whining noise.
Is the sewers where I think?
Based off of the information you've gathered from what everyone has said, that seems to be where everyone's kind of pointing towards.
Well, if we want to track it down, I guess we should. Is anyone else saying anything?
Judy's just staring at the fucking sewer crate with the most I don't want to.
Huh?
Can leave the what?
I can leave the charge, but makes people more comfortable.
I'm back.
I don't.
He's
Leave
saying
the
he can
charge?
leave-
Is
yeah.
the...
Lead
Yeah,
the
he
charge,
can lead
yeah.
the charge. Yeah.
As in he
Oh,
can
okay,
lead it in front.
lead.
Yes.
I thought he said leave. I'm like, what?
Lead.
What's happening? Are we going in the sewers or something?
That's what is being offered.
Oh. Syl is, now that I think about it, gonna just nip off for just a second to ask Hez a very, very quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Was this co-worker of yours a member of this group? Do you know?
No, he wasn't. As far as I know, he was just a guy who wanted to live his damn fucking life.
I see. Thank you. He walks away.
Well, the sewers ain't my most favorite place, but
I can't see in the dark. Like about probably 75% of this party.
we do have torches, don't we?
Yes, we can use things like
Yeah.
torches. But that does mean they'll see us coming, just so you are aware.
I'd honestly rather it see me coming as opposed to me not seeing it coming.
Oh, are we in the sewer?
Not yet.
No, yeah.
No.
Also, Don, my fucking companion cannot fit in this.
Syl
No.
will hand
The literal one
Juniper a torch. Actually, do you have torches?
I'm pretty sure I do.
Oh, in that
You would
case,
have a
no.
spell to create light.
literally the one companion that I have that's a medium fucking creature, and I'm still moving without it.
Oh, they're a
I
medium
have-
creature?
Yeah!
Oh yeah, then they can fit. They'll be
If my-
unable to use their wings in flight, but they can fit. They just have to keep their wings next to their body.
I have torches. You do not need to worry about bringing in.
Yeah, Paris. I'd imagine with us all being medium creatures, like if
I
your
don't know,
companion
Dom likes to
couldn't
make
fit-
some weird ass rules sometimes because they're too long.
And I did not know that this was a medium creature. It can fit there. It's just that again, it is going to be
It's following Bright Eyes
yes,
from
kind
what
of,
you told me.
Yes.
It's the rule of if Benrora can fit, any medium creature can.
But in this case, it's mycelium.
Right, I was about to say
Yeah.
for Mycelium.
It's not technically wrong at all. Yeah.
If my ceiling can fit, then so can you.
Mycelium!
Yeah. With mycelium being able to fit, your good creature can fit with you.
Poor bird is going to have to do a nosedive for a quick second.
Yeah, it's just going. As soon as it's out of here, it is going to want you to pamper the hell out of it.
Like I don't already.
No. Like special care, preening, and such as that, because it's not.
You're gonna have to
gonna
file
wanna-
its fucking nails.
That and mainly the feathers to make sure it doesn't stink forever.
Don't come to my claws.
So you guys have decided you want to enter the sewer.
Yay!
Okay. Do you guys
Yeah.
just go into towards where the sewer is and just try and go down there, or
Sure.
and you're just doing that?
No, wait. Why don't we ask the cap of the sergeant
Yeah, Nicola
good
would
place
have asked.
what the sewer's into?
Should probably ask for a map or something.
Okay.
Map of the sewers.
You ask him. He kind of looks at you for a second, just like he doesn't seem to understand you wanting to go into the sewers. But after a moment, he's just like, "We don't have it fully mapped out ourselves. I can try and see if we can get something for you. It might take some time, though. If you
Do you not? I thought you guys. Don't worry.
not on our person is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, okay. I was
It's
confused
not
for a
like
second.
we
Like
don't
these must have
carry
been built by
around.
some.
We don't carry it around on our person all the fucking time. We're not that kind of.
It's just initially you're implying that,
I-
that there was no map of the sewers despite it having been built.
Yeah, no, I get what you're
Anyway.
saying. I phrased that poorly. That's on me. I'm just trying to figure out this fucking shit. If you want, I can send one of the boys down with you.
The boys.
Perhaps yes. The map would be useful as well.
The map will take longer. It'll probably maybe take an hour. Just make sure we can actually get it to you. If one of my boys can be faster, I can literally just send them down with you right now.
Do they know
They
their
know-
way?
They don't need a map.
Oh well, okay.
It's a living map.
Basically,
Well,
yes.
hello, my. What? Who is this person? that's coming
Roll
with us?
a d10.
Oh
Oh.
god.
Oh
D10.
no!
Roll for
This will be
personality.
fun. Yeah, right?
Roll for personality.
Oh god, they're giving us little Timmy.
No!
Oh, 5. Let me pull up 5 real quick.
I don't like that he's excited about that.
I wonder if this is actually roll for attractiveness, and it's like out of 10.
I mean,
Solid
like,
5 out of 10.
Leans
That's-
to the left like, hello.
attractiveness is an opinion.
You're not wrong.
I'll have you know, it's an objective scale.
Like, someone could be a literal mushroom. No one would find that attractive. But my silly.
He finds a
I mean-
mic and then fucking Careless Whisper starts slaying.
Alright, you guys got... Aiden! Come here!
I didn't.
Said I.
Bro, we got the god of lightning.
Aiden walks over, and he's got a spear in hand. He gives a quick nod, looks to you all. It'll be a pleasure working with you all. You said you all need a guide down in the sewers.
Yes,
No, your accent.
you shall be our map.
Enough.
Iden, not Raiden. Okay, got
Yes,
it.
I-D-E-N.
Fucking Butters got so fucking hype.
Trident.
Is he a dwarf?
Bald! Bald!
Bald!
What
Yes.
what race is he?
Human.
Okay. For
You
once,
will
you don't have a
be
dwarf with this accent.
They can have vocal diversity.
You know I gotta fuck with you. It's my job as your friend. He's gonna like toss me down the sewer fucking great, so I land on my head.
No, he's not. He's going to
Welcome back.
Hi, you are oh, you're definitely keeping
We're
yourself.
finally going down.
Yes, we're going down. I will be I'll be your guide as much as I can be. I'll be either in the front or behind the person in front, helping out.
You could be in the front.
Fair enough.
My Cillian, go ahead, meet shield.
Alright, he goes over to where there's like some stones, like not like a full-on center of the road type of sewer grate intro, but there's an area where you have to actually pull up like a big ass stone to actually get down there.
Jesus.
There's a ladder going down, which makes it easy, and he just kind of like starts going down. He's just like, if you have any lights and such, I'm lighting mine, unless you want me to try and keep it hidden.
I've got it covered for the time being. Nikolai's gonna try to go in front. And I'm gonna activate, when we get down there, I'm gonna activate, Light Bearer.
You're
So
gonna
you're gonna
go.
cast a light spell.
Yeah.
You're gonna go in front of the map guy.
Yeah.
Or at least, oh, sorry, I mean, I was gone for a few seconds. He's gonna go at least next to him, then?
Okay.
You can cast light on his torch, so he doesn't have to light it on fire. So that way he has the
let's do
light, and
that.
it does like I think it's 30 feet of bright light, 30 feet of dim light,
I believe
I don't know
so.
why, but
which is more than the
part
15-15. So
of me loves the idea that Nikolai goes in front and starts leading the way, and then like everyone else goes and turns a corner. They're just like, Nikolai, where are you going?
Rip!
Hold on for a few seconds.
That image is just so cute in my head.
perfect.
I don't know why, but the image is cuter, so I know your face. I'm never gonna let that go, Oz. I'm so sorry. This is twice now. This is twice now I've ruined Oz's like mysterious. Ironically,
my
in the
life.
same fucking technical session, since this is Sorcery Secret's replacement.
You cucked me twice.
I'm sorry,
I'm
Oz.
sorry.
Oh man. So he goes down, and he's going to be guiding you as much as he can through the system, giving you directions. Do you want him to be the one rolling survival checks, or do you guys want to be doing that?
I have proficiency. I
Same.
won't do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll.
You said you were closer to the front, so I will let you roll it,
Yes.
Oz.
Can I just?
Paris help?
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, can I be behind Nikolai and help
I'm
him?
really scared. Yay.
Paris, when you're just talking about how you were scared, like to get
17
close to
plus
these
6,
things,
baby.
Yeah, but
and now you're gonna be
unfortunately,
in the front of the party.
yeah, because guess what? Nikolai is like 6'6" and a big ass meat shield.
Type it so I can
23.
actually see it. 23. Okay, so 23.
Still is absolutely fine with you being the meat shield, Paris.
Still would legit have something like running at him. Take the time to grab Juniper and place her in front of him. Don't even play.
Oh no, just you wait. Soon you'll have a fucking chemical
You mean-
reaction. You can like freeze them in place.
You mean making a power move, right, Paris?
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, so
You are my meat shield.
What do we got?
lovelies, beautiful babies.
Mm-hmm.
I'm describing.
Oh boy.
Looking at everything over as you're going down, it is close enough to the area that you're able to actually start to get a idea of where to go and what to do. Looking further down, you actually have to get some directions from him to actually get him to where the blood is. And as you're looking around, you actually see little like hops of blood.
What?
Like it's like there's like the blood that came down from the sewer from where the guy died, and then as you look at it, you see some of it's just gone straight into the sewer, and then there's this little trail that kind of looks like something jumped near some of the more dirty parts, but with the survival check, you're able to actually see it, where it looks like something like circular was like bounding almost.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Ugh.
Moving, with based off the markings you can see at a respectable rate for its size. Which is not comforting, but it's something to note for sure. For sure. Words are still hard, guys. I'm sorry.
It sounds gross.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yes.
Do we follow? Can we follow where it's
he's
going?
he's leading you to follow after
Okay.
this. That's where you guys are pointing towards because you're trying to find this thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Hmm?
Oh, sorry.
No, go
I
ahead.
want a perception to make sure nothing's sneaking up on us.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
say
I'll be
because you're
looking
helping
at
with a survival check, I'll say someone else in the party can roll it.
Okay.
Because you and
Oh.
Paris are currently helping to try and find this thing.
Tara, you want to roll?
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm
Oh.
probably more closer back, so I could be watching more around us.
Yeah, I was
/
gonna
behind
say
us.
Mycelium is too.
Yeah.
Oh, I can help or my ceiling can, I don't know.
I am proficient in it, so
Mycelium's just dead quiet, so he's gonna be doing it on his own.
Okay.
Sil will help then.
okay.
Help, Lai.
Very
I just
well.
have. I DM. Just questioned on.
Oh well.
How high is your passive again? Because you're
Huh?
not you. Yeah, that's what I figured. I was trying to remember if it was this character. Nothing bad about it. Just me, just rolling my eyes because of
Remember,
course.
your passive isn't as good when you're actively doing something else.
That's the reason why.
That's
I
why.
double checked.
That's why I was asking because I was curious. I'm like, is it inactive at the moment? Essentially.
Essentially, is that you might be able to pick up on stuff like vaguely, but you're focused more on trying to find this thing.
I just had to ask to make sure. I wasn't sure.
No, you're fine. I completely understand. And I appreciate it.
Being
with
battered. Yeah.
with a 15. Roll two. That's cocked as fuck. Okay. Ah,
I don't like it when he makes that noise.
sound. I mean, but doesn't that mean that good things are coming, Paris?
No,
Yes.
it doesn't. You fucking ghost.
You hear a faint kind of almost squelching kind of sound.
Oh, I don't like that.
It's not like just like a step in, it's like you can hear like the, so you can hear something stepping into something and then stepping, like pulling their foot out of something that's gross sounding, put very simply.
Any way I can tell what direction that is?
It's trying to think. You're coming up towards a cross section, like going across. It sounds like it's coming directly ahead of you and to the right, down the right pathway.
I guess she tells everyone.
If you want to tell everyone, you may tell everyone.
Yeah. She's probably like, I think what we looking for might be down that way.
Did I
Sure,
notice
okay.
about the room?
With your 21, yes, you did
Yeah.
notice this as well.
I was gonna say his
Yeah.
21 is better, so.
You can tell the distance.
50 feet coming toward us.
It's coming in hot. It's gonna be hot. Climate change.
Oh my fucking god!
All right. trying to pull this up here, but it's being a pain in my side. Fun fact, climate change equals myth. Oh my gosh, Mycelium.
Ow! My wall.
I'm not going to ask why you hit your wall or why the wall hit you or
Because
anything
I'm
in
too
that.
close to it, and I wanted to stretch my legs out.
Fair enough.
Stretch the leggy.
Stretch
Go
the
for it.
leggy.
Alright.
There's a video of a cat licking a sleeping dog.
Mycelium, you hear the same thing, and you kind of listen in a little bit closer, trying to see if you can pick up anything else. The main thing that you hear is like something like being like halfway, like this kind of scraping kind of sound.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what it is yet, but you know, if you keep walking, you're going to see it eventually.
Is it coming from the same direction?
Straight ahead and to the right.
Okay.
Do you guys keep going?
I mean,
Remember, by the way, Guru, I do have dark vision.
I remember you have dark vision. That is not an
Is it-
issue.
if it's what we're looking for, we should keep going.
Yeah.
Alright. Cool.
Ah.
Right.
Who is like right in front of me or near me?
Probably me and Sil.
That's what I was thinking, right? In that case, is there a way I could like hold giving guidance to Syl in case, like, right, if anything starts up like a fight?
Remember,
Guidance-
guidance only works on ability checks.
Which
Oh, it don't-
could be if you're like you wanting to do that for, say, initiative. Yes, you could technically try and do that.
Or you could cast it every minute, because it's concentration for a minute. So you could give it now, and if a minute runs out, you could do it again.
Yes.
Could I do
The
that?
beauty
then?
of
Yes, you
cantrip.
can do that.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Okay.
And since Syl
Who are
helped
you
me
using it on?
earlier,
You
I'll
can only use it on
Syl.
one person. Syl?
Yeah, since he helped me with the guidance thing earlier,
Well, what?
or the
Sorry, what?
perception thing. I mean,
Well, what?
So you
What?
you have a hand kind of just gently pressed against your back, and you have guidance.
Oh, what does that do again?
It gives you a D4 for ability checks, which does include initiative if it does come time for that.
she's kind of doing it in preparation for a fight.
Just in case.
Oh yeah.
Nikolai's gonna. Is Paris? Are you behind me?
Yes!
He's gonna turn around. He's gonna like turn around, like not even look at you, and just poke you on the nose and cast guidance.
That's so adorable.
I was gonna say if Nikolai is preparing to cry, then I, out of character, will prepare to offer pets.
Yes.
Just saying.
Nikolai is big, don't talk me, I'm angry. Fucking energy.
Where is Salabella right? Is it Salabella? Did I say
Sabe.
Yeah,
Sad.
it's Savabella.
Sababella? Where's she right now?
I assume she might have been in the middle, but I'm not sure.
I presume
Since she's
so.
a frontliner, I was thinking in the back.
Yeah, I was thinking near the back myself, but
Heck if I know!
Heck.
quick question then, Dawn. If someone were to eat berries in the middle of a fight, is it a bonus?
Yeah.
I'll allow it. I mean, it's 1 point of
Okay.
health per berry, so I mean,
You're gonna fucking conjure shit to the good berries, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm about to do it.
to be fair,
Mm,
feeding it to someone else is still an action.
yeah, but you know, if I give it to her now, she can eat it if she needs it and fight, right?
Technically, yes. You can do that. That's not. I'm not going to stop you on that for sure.
Sammy, hold out your hand, okay? Fucking
Yeah.
getting fucking berries.
Well, pretty much, I guess wherever she is, then she's just gonna be like, Bella dear, hold on, and like just gonna give her
Oh
berries
my-
again. Always give her the berries.
Lovely. Dead. I'm dead.
Yeah, she'll give her all 10 too,
Okay.
just because she's the one that I don't know took a lot of damage before. So
Wait, who's lovingly feeding who grapes?
Who?
Lake just gave you some good berries, man.
Oh my.
Oh.
yeah, just in
Okay.
case you need a mid fight.
Basically, pop all 10, get 10 back.
Pop some pills.
You can't do that in
Pills
one
here.
round.
Yeah, doesn't it take an action to eat one? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Why does it take a full action to
Oh,
eat a single berry?
Paris,
I
you're
just-
thinking they're normal-sized berries.
I
Oh,
just
fuck.
asked if
Yeah, I'm
he said
thinking they're
he'd allow
big.
it as a bonus action. So
He'd allow her to eat one.
is it just one as a bonus action?
One, yes. If
Well,
you're trying to
yeah,
shove
I guess-
all of them into your face, it would be an action.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever. It's something, I guess.
So I am going to move us on over. Actually, can I just? Where is this? Hold on. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. That. There we go. So guys, drop yourselves on the bottom of the map. You guys are coming up on.
Is over here okay?
Do you guys want to be in the water? This
I don't
sewer
know.
water?
Am I supposed over here?
Yeah, he's been leading you over there.
Okay, great.
I mean, my feet would still be sticking out of it, probably.
Ew.
Possibly. Yeah. Aiden is in the front.
Sababella might be ankle short. We're not sure.
I will put a marking
thing.
on Aiden. He will be green.
I'm so scared.
Also, Paris, you're missing someone.
Hold up. Shit.
you
Not
go.
there.
There you go. Alright, so you guys begin moving forward. As you keeping the pace as you were before?
Yeah,
I-
I'm sure. Yeah,
yeah.
why not?
Okay.
Not. No. Stop.
No, actually, Nikolai is gonna be waiting, just trying to hear if there's anything up ahead and where it's coming from.
Are we still doing survival?
Yeah.
You guys already had the perception rolls and you two are still helping with survival, so
Okay.
you guys
We're going.
Yep, if you guys go up, I'm gonna say you guys will stop right there. Everyone else, go ahead and move up, following the order with them.
Uh,
I'm so spooked.
Fucking Nikolai gets bitch smacked from around the corner.
It's gonna happen.
All right. As you are doing that, everyone who rolled for listening in, they can hear that the grinding sound of something being dragged stop,
oh.
and can kind of hear like the sound of like someone like the kind of slow slapping kind of sound, like dragging slowly starts turning up again as Aiden looks over and sees a figure off to the right. He says, "Who goes there?" And
You loud bitch.
I know.
you guys didn't say anything about stealthing
Stealthing
as
or
such.
anything. Yeah.
And as actually, let me double check because I need to
Discord
quickly.
cut me out.
Still audibly sighs.
When I heard the
Ready
sound,
for combat.
when I heard the sound picking up, I wanted to say, "Oh Lord, he coming."
Oh
I'm going to quickly put an aura of 30 feet on Aiden just so that you know how far the light spell goes. So yeah, this
Right.
guy's just on the edge of it. You can barely see that guy, that thing over there. And when he calls out and like you can see the form, it's humanoid, and it turns around and then you see another set of eyes popping
no.
up.
Just say
And
ooh.
hear some more growling on the
Oh,
other
no.
side. Now we roll initiative.
Yay!
Everybody with guidance, remember.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Guidance.
I'm gonna roll the d4 first, because okay.
I'm so
Okay.
scared.
It's on Juniper and Syl, right?
Oh yes, I've got 20. Oh fuck! I forgot to fucking.
Juniper and Syl, yes.
Let me just.
So you got a
re-roll that.
22.
Okay, yeah.
16
there we
plus
go.
I have 17.
Just-
Can you put me down for 17, please?
For once, I have the high rolls.
17.
Thank you.
I don't know why it says 017, but okay.
007.
Okay, good.
18.
I
Dun 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 dun.
actually do prefer.
God damn it, Aiden.
Juniper.
Oh no, Lay. No.
Aiden.
That's
not
got
Juniper.
7.
Lay is about healing, so it's better for her to go after.
Right.
Not wrong.
Oh, baby.
That's fair
Oh,
enough.
Jemima.
Actually, you've got that big brain.
Ooh, fun. Alright, so is everyone rolled?
Yeah.
I'm-
yeah.
First
Don't
up.
worry, I made you proud, Dad.
Yeah.
Juniper, you're up first.
Awesome. I don't know if I can see them.
Because of the light spell, it is 30 feet of bright light, 30 feet of dim light. You have disadvantage on the shot because you can barely make him out, but you can take a shot if you want. And you do notice that he has friends, if you will.
Friends.
You have friends on the other side.
I hate you. I hate you.
Can they be my friend?
No!
What are you doing, Paris? Alright, so you
Failing.
take your first shot, and you just see it, you hear it clanking off the wall to behind you, and you just see that one of the other ones just kind of like turn around and look towards it. They
Can't see it,
shoot
damn
at us.
Oh,
Guru, wait, it's the light spell.
Yes.
Light is 2020.
Oh, is it 2020?
I mean, I still miss.
You touch an object that is no longer than 10 feet in any dimension until the spell ends. The object sheds a bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20.
Appreciate it. Still misses. Still would have
Yeah.
been disadvantage regardless.
Still would have, yeah, but it's a different.
It's just good to know. Probably because Aiden also has to worry about that because he's human.
oh yeah.
Yes, he is also suffering. So I will change that. So that is where the dim light is. So you can still see kind of there. So you move up. Cool.
I'm probably gonna get grabbed for the water. Oh well, too late
Wait,
now.
that's where the dim light is.
Yeah, the bright light is the little circle.
Oh.
The big circle is the dim light.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't
there
see
you
a
go.
No
big
big
circle.
Yeah, no
Oh,
one sees
hold
big
on.
circle.
I thought I had that clicked. One
It's not
second.
Big Chungus.
You'll see Big Chungus soon. There you go.
Ah.
So, Syl,
Oh wow, it is my turn.
I realized anything fire related can be very awful in this scenario.
Is the water traversable?
yeah, it's
I don't think the methane's that bad.
it's about up to your calves.
Gross.
Okay. Is it? I assume it's like very dirty sewer water.
Pretty dirty.
No
yeah.
one ought to. Yeah. Okay. So, and that's a good 25 feet. I'm gonna. Oof. Could I? Well, hold on. This is just testing.
I don't
Okay,
know why. I
yeah,
just imagine saying, I
okay.
cast Wall of Fire.
God, I wish.
Let's throw back to sorcery. Burn the bodies in this. Is this a no? That's 5 foot. Where's the 10 foot? Oh yeah, that's poisonous gas. Poisonous gas. Do I want to do poisonous gas? I mean, sorry, I just need to remind myself if there's any additional effect.
You're
Version.
fine.
No, there is not. Okay, well, I'm gonna throw poisonous gas at that point.
Okay.
Which goes in a sort of 10-foot radius.
Okay.
For just that turn.
All right.
and a deal. Let me just. This.
Oh.
All right. So you get yourself ready. You huck it over there. You hear it. You see them kind of like cover their faces for a second, and it seems like flinching from the sound, and then looking down. Just you see one of them just get like stick their entire face in and just.
Oh, poison doesn't work.
They're undead.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, you can see like as you're like getting a better focus on it, like you just because this is like first round of combat, you're just getting a view of them. You can now kind of, and also don't forget, you're using dark vision, and they're only in the dim light, which granted with the dark vision that does help, but no, with dark vision you see shades of gray, yeah. So you hadn't put together 2 and 2 that those shades of gray are that they're undead. They're not falling apart though, and you're hearing them vocalize. So this is a little bit weird for some undead that you're aware of.
Oh, these are the things I was told about.
Possibly.
Okay. Well, that's my turn.
All right. Sabi. I don't see
Come
her on
out
the
to
map.
play.
Oh yes, you are. You're supposed to move up there. You didn't move up with everyone else for some reason. So Sabi, what are you doing? Marino.
Do we know where?
He hasn't spoke or typed in a while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right now.
If he's not here with us, I'll just
He's passed on.
He's passed on.
Like,
Don't
right
say
now.
that. He straight up fell asleep one time with me in NPR.
he has done it before.
Oh, maybe he was talking and it didn't.
There we go.
There we go.
There he is.
So Mad, what are you doing? It's your turn.
Indeed.
You got a hot
Can
18.
I tell what the
Not at this distance, probably just because of their grayed out forms. They could be, beggar type people if, beggar type people had, long arms and almost claw-like hands.
And
I
if their
guess you had
tongues are about
pretty
2 feet long.
They haven't stuck their tongues out that much yet. Please, they have some sense of decency. For now.
Bro, they like Miley Cyrus back in the day.
Girl, don't start.
Madrino?
Mad.
What's going on? Oh!
Ooh!
Damn!
Everyone.
That'll hit, yeah.
Oof.
Oh.
6
Sabi
points
ain't
of
fucking
piercing.
playing.
Yeah.
I just saw the +1 initially. I
Yeah,
was
I
like,
thought it
oh,
was
nice. Just-
Oh no.
That's like 6. That's like 12, isn't it? Because it's critical.
Alright, so you just
double? I wish.
slam it into the nearest one, and it's like laughing at the poisonous gas, and turns around and just like it wasn't even paying attention. All of a sudden, it just hears this. It kind of turns around, just takes a jab right to its side. Just looks down, and like ah.
I don't know why,
And
but
you just hear it clear and common. Bitch!
I just legit imagine.
Come at me then, you cunt!
Oh my
Uh-oh.
god.
Oh, he's asking for it.
Oh no! I just legit imagine. Just fucking
Kind of.
taken down.
So is that all you're doing? You're staying where you are?
I mean, there's not much else I can do. Can I tell how deep this
It's for you.
Channel.
It's a little bit above your knees. It's not flowing so fast that you'd be swept away by it, so you could cross it.
Would it be considered
I
difficult
will
terrain?
attempt cross.
Not at the moment. Not because it's not running too fast. It's just
Okay.
you're moving through it.
I will cross then.
So move yourself across, and we will go to Nikolai.
I want to see where Sababella moves first, actually.
Okay, let's see.
I'm gonna make you pink. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Doesn't Nikolai have a picture?
No.
I can't hear what Madrino's saying that well. What is he?
He's asking if you had a
do
picture.
realize that
No, not yet. I told him I had a sketch, but I didn't prepare that yet. So you know.
It's
That's fine.
not there yet.
Guru, could you
You know
just
how it
maybe
is.
like direct us to the like as
Whoa.
far?
Okay.
Right there?
Fuck.
Yeah, perfect.
Well, I imagine you'd actually be here, trying to get as close to it as you can, so
Possible.
I'll help
yeah.
you out.
I've got my shield.
of course. You javelin is one-handed, so you're fine.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Nikolai, what are you doing?
Can I hold my entire ass turn?
Yeah.
Until they get into this row at least, or like
Closer.
closer. Yeah.
Okay. So you're wanting to
Around
move
here.
after they've moved.
Yeah.
So once they've moved and attacked and everything on their turn, then your turn will go. Gotcha.
Just so you know, that permanently changes. If you hold your entire turn, that permanently changes your initiative.
Oh, it does.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, never fucking mind. We're going.
Okay.
Let's go. I can't reach them. Uh-oh, sisters. What if I move and hold my only my attack? Does that still?
Yes, you can hold your attack.
All right, let me
Anything with your bonus action you have to do on this turn.
on this turn
For your bonus action.
for my bonus action. So I can't hold my bonus action in my
No.
action. God really gives his hardest battles to his sexiest fucking soldiers. I'm gonna rage.
Hmm?
I'm gonna rage.
Alright. So you are angry. Gotcha.
Angry. We're angry in here.
Angry and holding for someone to come up and hit you.
Yes.
Alright, so
I actually have a question.
yes.
This is kind of a spoiler, but really not. Is Radiant Soul also a bonus action?
It is an
I
action.
couldn't see. It's an action? Okie dokie.
Yes. So
Action.
Oh,
Remember,
no.
depending on which one you have, you can hurt people with it. Depending on which one you have.
alright, so this guy has decided the dwarven woman who has thrown a javelin into his side deserves to get slapped and is very bad at slapping. That's a 10. Slaps a hand against your chest, looks down at it, just like, hit, titty.
Butters. Butters.
Huh.
Can I like
That's a 10.
can I reaction like not shot the dude?
Oh my god.
No.
So has this guy reached me?
He is right up on you. You can make your attack before he swings at you. Just make sure you can actually see him in the water.
Water.
So go ahead and swing.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you swing
Oh,
first. You're holding your attack.
I'm sorry.
Swing.
Okay. Fuck. That is a 10 plus 5, 15, 15.
15 will
With
hit.
my warhammer. And that's
One-handed or two?
1d8. What? I'm sorry, what?
So 1d8. Gotcha. So one-handed.
Yeah, it's one-handed, because I
Yep.
have my shield. That's 4 plus 3 for 7.
7 plus 2 for rage.
Plus 2, so that's 9.
Nice, not bad at all. You just he jumps into the water, just like coming at you, and as he's jumping in, you just whoosh right into the chest, and he's going to try and swing back at you. That is a 15 to hit.
17, so no.
So
I'm good, I'm good.
he's like reaching out for your face, and you just slam it right in the chest. And he just kind of fumbles back into the water, and just he lands, and he like catches just like, what the shit was that? One of them just kind of looks at you all. You just hear heh heh heh, and then he jumps into the water.
He's giggling.
I didn't even notice that little bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, at the moment you do not see him. The other guy is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh!
He's going to
Oh my
swing
fucking
at Judy.
God.
17 to hit.
Miss.
Good
My
AC.
God.
Cool. Mycelian.
Mycelian opens his mouth
Mm-hmm.
a little bit too far.
Okay.
It looks, and you see from the corner of his mouth like a red spores start flowing out, and the sound just starts coming at
What?
Okay.
and I will
Come on,
cast,
guys.
and all of it pull like he has his hands underneath his mouth a bit, and all the spores pile, and they start swirling, and he throws them
Uh-huh.
basically,
Okay.
and it flies to over here.
Okay.
Then does like a full. You see, it flies over there, keeps going. He yanks back his hand, and a flaming spear will go flying at this thing.
I love the thematics of that. You just spit them into your hand, just yeet, and bring out a flaming sphere. That's a deck save for him, right?
Sorry, just
No.
the initial image in my head hinges his jaw and bees.
Oh my
Jesus
gosh.
That's what I was
Please.
expecting.
Hold on. Let me see if I can. Can I do this? Fireball. It's not an actual fireball, but it is a ball of fire that I'm working on for just a hot second, so Butters can control his fireball. Fireball. How big is your ball of fire for the flame sphere? Is it 5 foot by 5 foot or?
I do it.
I see you do it. I'll let you move that fireball around.
Yeah, it's
But,
just 5 foot by 5 foot.
Yeah, that completely hit. It rolled a 3, so it rolled 3 on the die. But yeah, that just all of a sudden, just as it's swinging at Paris, he's just like, what the? All of a sudden, just Paris. So you suddenly see this thing in front of you. All of a sudden, you just see choo choo, poof, as it's hitting the back by this fire. Oh, that was great. Is that your turn?
The most,
Yeah,
the
he'll do your
single
shit there.
most well then face ever.
And here's one's free action. You see, he actually has to like use his hand to pick the jaw up, just to like, and he like wiggles a little bit.
Ow.
Yeah. That'll be that.
Ew, 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 ew,
Slight like cracking sound as he does it.
Uh-huh.
ew.
I love Oz here, just like, oh, wig.
Oh god.
I love the H in wig. I'm sorry. Wig.
Yeah. Yeah.
Taru.
Wig.
Yeah. No one's really getting hurt yet, so
Not yet.
guess I'm.
There's
Is
two
it
very
very-
different types of druids. Okay.
Is everyone getting hurt? I love you. Be good and destroy everything.
Basically, I guess she sees that no one's really getting hurt right now. So, oh, fuck, God. Okay.
What can you say? Y'all get good ACs.
Deciding between two different things right now. You know what? Let's do the funnier one.
Oh, I like funny. What's funny gonna be?
And she's gonna do magic stone.
Ah, bonus action. You're gonna start throwing the stones.
Yeah, there's some stones around, I'm sure, right?
You've probably picked them up.
Yeah, that too.
Not there.
And then it's a whole action to actually like throw it at something, right?
Yeah. No. It's bonus action to transmute them.
Yeah.
And so that
and
means for your
then-
action you can throw them.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
It's the same for me. It was what was the opposite for me? Flaming sphere is an action to summon, but to actually do damage with it's a.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you only throw one at a time, right?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, she'll go ahead and do that then.
All right.
And throw it at
Heat.
this guy over here.
All right.
Just
You get a
So
nice thrown stone and roll the hit. Say spell. Do you not have it on your sheet?
I'm double checking. No, I don't.
Hold on, I got you covered in a second here. Don't worry, I'm really fast at this. I promise.
Thank you.
Magic
I-
stone.
I think I have
wisdom.
pretty much everything else done.
1d6 plus wisdom. Blood damage.
Oh, it's right. Larimer's gonna shit herself when she sees that flaming sphere cast.
Oh yeah.
She's gonna also be like, "Yay, magic stone!" So yeah, throw away. That'll hit, yeah.
True, it's just my excuse to do body horror.
Oh god.
Alright, so yeah, that clocks this thing right upside his head. All of a sudden, it's just like, its jaw just kind of clocks to the side, just kind of like looks down at it, it looks over at you, pops it back into place. 2 bitches!
She's just smiling. She's okay with it. she's not doing well.
Aiden.
Lay very, very calmly, very like old man. Oh, excuse me, old woman gently flicking rocks into someone's fucking face.
Throw rocks at it.
No! Shut up, Butters! Oh god!
Alright. He... Oh, this is gonna be fun. Because everyone seems to be focusing on that guy. Okay, cool. He is going to move over here. You are not allowed to be down here. And he's going to stab this man with a spear.
You are not allowed to be down here, you
Yes.
absolute fucking...
He's good.
Actually,
He's
I'll
on
roll
my
it here.
Cillian!
I like him.
He's on my Cillian!
He should be to the... Why did Mycelium move to the left?
Because if I move to the right, I'll be taking fire damage.
I know, but you moved it after you weren't there. Oh, actually, my thing didn't update. That's why.
If
So,
I was
yeah,
one
he-
to the left, yeah.
He's going to move here.
Grr.
He doesn't know. He's never seen this spell before.
It's radiating heat, but okay.
It is, but yes, he is going to...
I felt like the first reaction.
Make sure that this rolls correctly for you guys to have fun watching him do. Yep, he missed. And he's like, alright, fine. And he's going to... Let's see what he's going to do next. Not sure, why not? Let's have some chaos here. He is going to slam down the butt end of the spear, jump up and try and kick this thing in the jaw with flurry of blows. First one misses, second one hits. The man's a monk.
Oh.
Yes. And whenever you hit a creature with one of your attacks, the creature has to succeed on... it does succeed. Actually, does it? Plus... Is it plus 1 or 2? 2 or 3? Yes, it does succeed. So it is not knocked prone, but he did try and kick it right in the leg to knock it prone. But 5 damage is 5 damage.
I
Yes.
thought you were saying you were stunning striking, and I was just say, what the
No.
fucking why?
No, he was trying. No, he's waved the open hand, but he's
Yeah, I
using
know.
a spear. And then he's gonna be like, okay, I wanna, all right, come on, focus me. And the other thing's like, okay, and he's gonna try and slap him. Not with a 9, it's not. But that did waste his reaction. So yeah, he's done good for missing 2 of his 3 attacks.
Rip.
Aiden looks to be a younger adult, maybe early 20s.
Oh, so he's
24,
Junie's age.
25. Yeah, about Junie's
Okay.
age.
That's about what I expected. I was just checking.
Wait, no!
My son.
Haru!
What is the Sparrow World doing, Paris?
I think I know what she's fucking
Cool, don't
planning!
worry about it.
Also,
Guru, I'm
Yes.
sorry, but I just remembered that I have Mon under my coat, like a
Yes.
large cat.
Mon crawled onto your back as soon as all the fighting began.
Okay,
So
Just imagine-
cool.
Just
Mon
imagine
is
the
just-
kobold coming from up
Seems like
from
a
under your
backpack
hood
now.
and just
I
like
was-
stabbing the ghoul in the face and then
I was
going
just
right back in
remembering
your
what the
cloak.
protocol was for that. Never mind.
no worries. I forgot he was on your back myself.
How big are these tunnels?
Also, Tari, what are you planning?
Nothing.
I'll make sure he's. Oh wow, he's gonna be.
Wow.
He was not acting on the first round because he was hiding behind you first. So, Sparrow World,
How-
what's it doing?
How big are these tunnels?
They're not tall is the main thing. They're
That's
big
what I
enough.
was asking.
Yeah, you can't fly, but you can run.
Okay. Can you move through allies' spaces, or is that rough terrain? I can't remember.
Difficult terrain, essentially.
Okay, so
Yeah, Mon is technically piggybacking on Nikolai.
hang on, let me get my fucking mouse so I can do this fucking.
You need to click and hold.
Yeah. I tried to do it on the fucking touchpad. It's not touchpad. Fucking touch mouse. It's not working.
Yep.
It's 30. Oh, nice. Awesome.
Okay. All right.
Ah, son of a bitch!
Okay.
For some reason, its attacks are gone. Why are its attacks gone? Ugh!
It might have updated or something. God damn.
Maybe? I don't. Hang on. I'm,
No worries, no worries.
pretty sure I remember.
Yeah, no worries. Just give her just
If
a
I don't,
second,
I'm
guys.
sorry.
It just it reset all her stuff. It's done it to me so many times. I understand.
I'm pretty sure this is the attack damage. I'm hoping I'm right. If not, then I'm very sorry.
That hits. Nice.
Nice.
For a 5/, not bad at all. All right, and that is its turn. Junie, back to you.
This thing is very ugly. I don't like this.
It's right in front of your face too.
Ew.
So you can see it as it's just looking at you, gets slapped in the face with claws, and just does has these sharp teeth, and as it opens its mouth to scream at the Sparrow World, the tongue just kind of flops out,
How rough is it looking right now, if at all?
bloodied.
Stinky.
Stinky.
It is a stinky boy.
Uh-oh, stinky.
Yeah. Fuck it. I'll Hunter's Mark it.
Okay. Hunter's Mark it has become.
Bonk.
Oh, that'll hit. Yeah. All right. So yeah, it takes a hit, and just kind of stares at you for a second, looks at itself, just like, oh. It doesn't look happy about that.
No, probably not. Fuck.
Wait, I just realized Mon is probably like waist deep in sewage water right now.
Mon is on Nikolai's back.
Back, okay.
Yeah, I just putting him so that you guys know that Mon is in the initiative. Mon is on Nikolai's back.
Nikolai accidentally drowning Mon.
If Nikolai falls on their back, yes.
Don't worry, we know
But-
you wouldn't. We know
but,
you
uh,
wouldn't.
Once
but Nikolai's
accidentally lost
raging.
a kobold in a bag of holding before.
Oh my god!
Please don't lose him in a bag of holding. Don't
What,
worry,
you don't
Nikolai,
remember that?
raging.
You were there
I
for that
remember.
group.
I remember. I said that's
Oh,
why I said
no.
don't lose him again. Syl, it's your turn.
Oh my goodness. I'm just legit imagining like Mon just coming out randomly from fucking Nikolai's coat to stab and then going
Or
right
like to
back in.
shoot.
NPR.
If you There we go.
It's your turn.
Ah. Well, no reason to use AoE, but I only have AoE. I'm gonna
When you choose
Chuck.
AoE.
I'm gonna chuck. Oops.
Okay.
I'm gonna chuck alchemical acid right here.
Acid?
Yeah. So it hits this person.
Okay. Is that a dex
Uh,
save or con save?
What?
Alright.
Dexterity. I rolled minimum. Oh, I hate my life.
Alright. Still takes the damage. It's focused it's like, okay, 2 bitches and an asshole! Stop this! Let me have my duel in peace!
Have his what?
Duel.
Oh.
I mean, Syl's just
It's
really
like, what the hell?
confused.
Yeah, no, this
What?
thing is just yelling back at you, and this is so weird. This is not what you expected undead to be like. Staying where you are?
I'm still doubtful that this thing is undead because of just how much of a douchebag it's been. Yeah. Actually, I'll move. No, wait. It's not much point. That's my turn.
Alright. Mon is going to peek around Nikolai's shoulder. Just all of a sudden, you just see this masked face peeking out from the sides, an angry Nikolai's head, and just like, well, would you look at that? He is almost up to his dick, and oh no, wait, no, he's not. It wouldn't even touch if you were you're laying down. And he's going to viciously mock this thing. As it's just like, it looks at it for a second, then it suddenly seems to like realize that it's mocking. I'm just like, what? And they're like, wait.
I love its guru's mocking, so it's just like always sounds like he gives up halfway.
God damn it.
Yeah, but the thing in front of Nikolai just like seems to be like just like what the, looks down at itself, looks up, and seems to realize, hey, and it has disadvantage on its next attack roll because it rolled a 3 on the die. I've been rolling a lot of those tonight, and Mon just like see me, Sababella. The one in front of you is wanting its righteous duel.
Sababella. Bella, where are you?
13 still hits. All right. So as he's like screaming about wanting his, his precious duel, you clock him right in the face, smash him against the wall, and then he just he's done. He's
Nice.
done, Jim.
Not even worth the effort.
I'd say burn, but the fireball wasn't next to you. I just need a hype man like Ashton Kutcher from that 70s show where every time I say an insult, he just screams burn at the top of his lungs.
Are you wanting to move, Matt? Adreno.
I'm sorry.
No, I appreciate it. Are you wanting to move at all, or are you staying where you are?
Go bonk the other one.
He only has one attack.
I only have one attack, Paris.
God damn it. Then jump on him.
Paris, stop that. Guru, so
Yes.
you see the 3 diagonal line there of people.
Over here?
In the middle?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I want to be the top rightmost in the diagonal. I'm in the top left corner before you hit the river wall.
Yo,
Right
y'all
there.
better watch out. A caster could come over and lightning bolt y'all like no tomorrow.
I know, right?
Right.
Yeah, I wanna flank.
Gotcha, no worries. Nikolai!
Okay, we're gonna.
For this campaign, just so you guys are aware, not this fight. This fight will allow us to use normal flanking rules. I do want to try different flanking rules going forward, where instead of giving advantage, it gives +2 to hit, just to see how that feels.
You want to
Okay.
do flocking rules.
Yes, but for this encounter, since I didn't bring it up beforehand, I meant to. I've been swamped with work. I apologize, but regardless,
okay.
roll with advantage for this fight. We're gonna just do it for this fight.
Guru,
Can I
I have a
make an roll with
question.
it?
Possible, yes.
Is it +2 the entire campaign, or is it our proficiency modifier?
Can we work this out later?
We will work this out
Yeah.
later. That's a good question. I might have to think about that.
So that's 19 plus 5.
That will hit.
That will hit. Yay, and that's 1d8.
Mm-hmm.
That's 5 plus 3 plus 2, right?
Yes.
So it's 10. And
Yeah.
I'm going to use War Priest
Swing again.
so I can hit again. That's 17 plus 5. I imagine that hits.
You hit him once, and he's just like seems to like take a breath, just like okay, I'm good. All of a sudden, you just see like your eyes just like do like the anime shing, and it just like, kind of looks at you just like ah shit, and you just wing it back around, just whoosh, off with the head. It had 1 health
Okay.
left,
Oh
so
wow. Okay, so
it's
Oof, oof,
done.
oof, oof. Nikolai holding his blood-stained warhammer will stand over the thing, let out this like grotesque scream of anger,
Mm-hmm.
and then turn his sights towards the other undead creature.
All
It
right.
echoes down the sewer chambers and hallways.
Nice.
Do you move towards it?
Yes, I forgot I had a movement.
Yep.
Can I? Yeah.
Alright, make a deck save at the end of your turn, cheat.
Me?
Yeah, because you're right next to
Yeah.
a fire.
This thingy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that thing is a fire.
You
Yes.
fucking trapped me,
I mean,
Butters.
he trapped the
I
thing.
did nothing.
I hate you. Fuck, I trapped 13 plus 1, 14.
You barely succeed.
So you take
Right.
that damage.
Cool. Fuck. You take 5 still.
Almost rolled max. Age Butters.
Everything okay out there? Mon mutters behind you.
Alright, he's got cover!
Yeah.
I mean, I mentioned Nikolai would be a meat shield, I just didn't think it would be for Mon.
Hey, I've brought up in this fight already that that thing is a problem.
It's so
To stay
cute.
at next.
He did, yes. Alright, so it is their turn. From the waters behind you, Paris.
Are you kidding me?
It rolled really high on its stealth check.
You
It
think?
it beat your passive.
Jesus!
And it is going to make an attack with advantage. for
Excuse
this.
Oh fuck.
Uh-huh. 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 Interesting.
How much damage?
Well, we're gonna get to the damage in a second. I also need you to make a con save as well.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
You almost got tongued down, sister.
I mean, to be fair, we're gonna see how much of that is actually happening, because that was a crit.
Oh, fine.
Oh, yeah. So that is... Ooh... Okay, wait. What did I have? Okay, I said the con save, so it's going to be the claw. I meant to do the bite, because it was going to jump out and try and basically shark you, but I said con save, so it's using the claws instead. Plus
I like how Guru has to like recant on what he was trying to do.
12 points of slashing damage to your Paris.
Nah.
Hey, make the other one attack me.
What?
Huh?
I will, let's see. Odd is Paris, Eve. Actually, there's 3 of you, so I'll roll a d6. So, Bird, Paris, Mycelian. Paris it is.
Why?
I rolled a 2.
Wait, wouldn't it be 1, 2 as one person, 2, 3 as another? And
Either
Okay,
way,
leave
it
myself.
rolled a natural
Yeah.
1 and a 5 against Paris on the die, so it just bumps off, and it seems to realize fire bad, and is going to try and run away. So 2 people gets attacks of opportunity against this thing.
I'm
I
not
mean,
one of them.
Oh yeah, it's not. It would be
It's
a
not
9
shillelagh.
because it's shillelagh.
Yeah.
So it'd be a 9.
Paris, as it's running past you, you just lop off its head, and its body like takes like 2 steps and it just
Ooh.
splooshes into the water. It also had 1
Ooh.
HP left.
Oh.
So
Oh
just,
yeah, the fire was gonna totally kill it.
Oh yeah, the fire was absolutely. It was just like fire bad, shunk. It forgot about the other danger.
I'm bad, bitch!
Oh
The one
dear.
behind you just kind of like stares at its dead friend, realizes what happened, just like, I'm sorry.
Slowly turns to that one. I'm gonna fucking take your arms.
Mycelian.
He will step back here.
Okie doke.
Ah! I kicked the shelf by my bed.
I'm letting that thing get a reaction if it wants.
It's pretty dumb. It's pretty dumb, so it's gonna make an attack. 17.
Misses. So I'm gonna have
Dummy thick AC.
the. I can get it up to a 23. So this thing will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and it's gonna move to here and slam into it from this side.
Okay.
So Mycelian just looks like he's pulling this thing basically as he makes it go a full like 360 around this thing and come back to hit it. Another deck save from it.
360 no scope.
That's 12.
7 points of fire damage,
All right.
and he will he just like at this thing. Black spores fly out of his mouth.
Mhm.
9 doesn't hit.
9.
That does not hit
That-
me.
That's my.
You're rolling a lot of 9.
Actually, let me put it here.
Yeah.
Please.
So I don't
You're
fuck
fine.
up the party. No, Paris, that would have hit you.
Yeah, you as
Oh,
well.
fucking
Yeah.
hell.
Yeah.
Fuck your bird. That would have hit you.
I mean, to be fair, he is being considerate of you. Lay,
Yes.
there is a creature that has stabbed your baby and is currently being slapped on the butt by fire. What? Is Junie not her baby? Am I wrong?
Yeah, Junie is definitely everyone's her child here. But...
Yes.
How bad exactly does she look?
Yeah,
I
just
took
got
a third
slapped
of my
once.
health.
Two very different answers.
Yeah,
Oh,
say this
she just
again.
got
What?
She got slapped once. It took a third of my health.
I mean,
So
Don't
she's
kill
not
me.
bloodied.
Yeah, no, I'm not bloody.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. In that case, she still has some rocks.
Fire away.
I love that
Grandma.
when there's water, she just skips a rock.
Do I have to move one more up?
One more up.
To like, okay. I'll
Just make sure you don't like. It's not gonna give it cover, which will up its AC.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
From right there, you're fine.
Okay, yeah, then she'll just,
I just
throw
imagine
another
you
rock
just
at it.
meandering, just like throwing at it, like the stone. Imagine it's my chunkla.
Pretty much.
No.
She does not seem very hasty or anything about this. She's kind of
She's
casual.
she's like grandma walking, just like throwing rocks at any enemy she happens to pass.
Pretty much.
That will hit. Yep.
Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Yes.
Throwing rocks at things.
That did a decent amount of damage. Nice.
This is like the most wonderful fucking way to fight.
All
I
right.
got a sword. I have a great axe. I got rocks.
Casually walking around throwing rocks
Alright.
at things.
Aiden is going to step up again and is going to try and jab. That barely hits.
Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus!
And then he's going to try and kick it. That will also hit. All right. For
Mark.
13 points of damage. Nice. This one looked really tough comparatively, but when he hits with the second one, he's like, ha! He's like, he holds out his hand and then looks at the thing, just like, he like makes like a, oh, like he was expecting it to, actually go down.
Wanted it to explode.
He was trying to kick it into the fire. He actually realized, me personally realizing, I forgot the way the open hand monk can actually shove 15 feet. Would that actually shove him through the fire and force him to make a deck save?
No,
No, I
No.
didn't think
that's
so.
not how the spell works.
I didn't think so.
Unfortunately.
Mhm.
No,
Nice.
raw character sheet.
That will hit. And
Oh!
just steps up and just sees Mama in danger. Slams into it, rakes down, and just crushes it into the ground. The thing is dead.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Yeah, 8 points of health. Yeah, no.
You see,
Turns out it's a baby elemental.
so is the fight over, Guru, or
Yes,
no?
the fight is over.
After a few seconds, the flames made of because the flames are all the flame is spore, don't like, and it like dies down and kind of gets low to the ground and kind of like comes up to Mycelian and goes back into him by any hole really except the penis because I'm not weird.
Slurp it down.
So,
it
it
goes
basically-
into your facial
It comes
portion.
into the mouth, corners of the eyes and ears,
and nose.
and nose. Yeah.
Yeah, horrified expression. Because you're in the bright light, so I could see you.
Nikolai is gonna come up behind. I assume rage is over. I guess I don't.
Yeah, it'll
It's
end when
probably
you
fine.
want it to. So yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And you're
Well,
right.
it'll end when you don't take damage or don't attack something. So unless you're like biting your lip, continuous.
He's gonna come up behind him. Juniper, pat her on the back and cast Cure Wounds, first level.
Oh,
Right.
thank you.
Blaze sees this like she was about to do that, but she sees that and she's like, oh, and lets him do it.
My spell slots, thank God.
That's an 8 plus. Where is
Ooh,
it?
max,
Plus 4.
damn.
Yeah.
That's 12.
Hey, I'm back to full health.
Wait, Oz, you're like 18 wisdom.
Yeah.
He's a wise man.
Nice.
It's cool. I'm a cleric too, you know.
He's a wise man.
What's your- I want to ask what's your con, but I don't at the same time.
Let him live.
It's pretty good.
Okay, as long as it's
I'm fucking jacked.
as long as your strength, con, and wisdom is over 13, you're good.
Yeah, I'm good. Trust
Oh
me.
yeah, no,
Bless you.
I made sure that when multiclassing and stuff happened, that everything was up to specs.
I don't know why, but I feel like Oz, like, stats are some dummy thick.
They're pretty thick.
So I just watched this man punch at ghouls. Or kick. Which preference was it?
He preferred.
And it actually did fucking damage. So do I fucking know what the hell, or does he just look ridiculously fucking strong?
He looks like he looked like when he was making his attacks that he was trained in close quarters combat of sorts. Probably just in case he didn't have, the spear in his hands on him.
All I trust are these guns. I'm sorry!
Also, you also notice that now that you're actually paying attention to him, like you're looking over, he has like a belt just got knives in it, just a lot of throwing daggers.
Nice.
Okay, let us
Heads up.
continue. Let us go.
Did you said that it sounded like one of them was dragging something, didn't you? Or that they had
Yes.
dropped something? Can
Yes. Sababella
move
is
over
the current, Sababella is the current closest one to it, so she would get dibs to check it out first.
I dibs?
Yes, unless you want
Even
to go
if-
back to the group.
Oh no, I'll absolutely check out this guy that is clocked so hard that he's like dead.
Yep.
So-
So moving towards the area where you'd heard the sound, you'd be the first one to see it. You see a body, a corpse.
Hammers out.
I don't trust this shit.
I'm gonna poke it.
I'm a poke it.
Doesn't react.
I'm gonna flip it over.
You flip it over, and you see it is a corpse of. It looks to be of a woman who has their entire torso is just like the front part of it is just ripped apart from the outside in. It looks like they were probably taking a snack along.
Is this the sister?
No, it is not the
Oh.
sister.
Okay.
It is a
Not.
No.
Excuse me. That sounds horrible.
I
Not
know,
okay
I
that
understand.
she's dead, but.
Not okay that someone's dead, but you're like, oh no, he didn't need more of this. So no.
Can I kind of? Were they going anywhere by the looks of it?
Make investigation check.
Uh,
I'm assuming Marcillian's like over here with us, so can I assist?
He's on the other side right now.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I'm not using the fucking map, Greer.
I,
Do I need
okay.
to?
No, you don't need
'Cause
to.
I
If-
wasn't.
If you
Okay,
went,
I
if you went
wasn't.
over
I
to
was
where
just
they were,
stating.
yeah, no. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
I'm
roll
going
that
up to where they were.
investigation. Yeah, no
Can
worries.
it be survival?
Sure.
Thank fuck. Okay. And I'm getting assisted.
By Junie.
So, yeah, I'm not the smartest boy.
I know you're not the smartest boy, but sometimes you gotta use your dumbest stats.
I have been.
I know
I've
you
been
have
using
been.
them a lot.
I know. I appreciate it. I've had to do that a lot for my characters at times. Except for, one of my dumb stats strength, because, I don't do parkour. But with the 24, you get the feeling that they were heading down the left tunnel. So they were going from right to left.
So let us go right then.
Down where they came from, or towards where they were? You think
Where they were going.
Okay, so
Well,
I would agree with where they were going personally.
alright. This will sound weird.
I like weird.
So, do I get the feeling they were going to get more, or going to deliver this body?
because of the way this is, and because of the fact that you guys, there was no real interactions with these creatures as they were yelling and such. I want to say insight check disadvantage.
Okay. Because I know they were intelligent creatures, so I don't think they were just wandering aimlessly.
They have some intelligence.
Is there any way I can assist?
No.
You could have gave guidance.
Fuck.
It's fine. With a 12,
Being fair, she said, "Is there any way I could assist?" And you said no, and there was a way for her
there
to
was
assist.
a way. You're right. I'll allow you to roll a d4 with that.
Okay. If you want to give it.
Of course, yeah, I want to give it.
In the future, though, that's your spell. Try and remember it before
14.
the roll is made. With 14, you're not sure. The fact that they were dragging the body along implies that just eating it where it was and leaving it was not what they were doing. Like, I mean, hiding. Like, they haven't been hiding the bodies, so why drag this one down here? And why rip it apart like this? I mean, if the others weren't food and this one is, why?
Is this body wearing good clothing or beggar's clothing?
Lower class. Not full beggar, but pretty close. They're raggedy. They're not the best looking.
There's a chance this person was already down here. So, or maybe they found wherever these people's hideout or main area was and they got killed. So, it very well may be that we need to head where they're coming from. Aiden, if we head left, where will we go?
If we head to the left, we'll be heading towards. Let's see, we've been heading south. We'll be heading more east. That's more where we have a couple of the warehouses. There's the churches are over that way.
Which way is more towards a merchant area?
Back west.
So right, basically,
Yeah.
if we head right.
So hold on,
Something tells me.
Let me just show you how it is on the map, just so you understand a little better.
I'm back. What'd I miss?
We're figuring out which way to head from here. I think right would be a good idea because, if we head towards the merchants, well then, there's a good chance that that's where the enemies are, because the merchants are the main ones being attacked, right? So for their hideout to be underneath the merchants could work.
Is a good idea. Worth investigating.
I'm following you guys at the moment.
Let's head in that direction.
Alright. Alright. So you guys head down the right path to the west. Aiden takes the lead again. Whoever wants to can roll the survival check. Whoever's fallen and doing that. If it wants to be Nikolai again, it can be. If it wants to be Massilian.
Can I roll perception again?
Yeah. I also want to go on perception.
Go ahead.
I'll help Nikolai with survival then.
Cool.
Yeah, baby.
Oh.
Woo!
We got. Oh, I got a 1 and a 2.
Oh!
I love it.
8
Get-
then?
8, okay.
Can you guidance yourself?
Yes.
No.
Yes, you can. Yes,
There's
you
range of
can.
touch. Range of touch can include yourself.
I'm gonna guidance myself. Shit.
Alright. So, let's look in here so I can help you out with that. Nope, that's Aiden's sheet. Nope, that's Mon's sheet. There you are. I'm going to do something real quick. Don't do the freaking of out.
Oh, wait! Oh, Don, I forgot about this.
Oh.
I'm gonna send you something.
So now you have a little checkbox thing that you can click on and off that says guidance and your tools, proficiencies, and custom skills. And that will
See
affect
roboting
your...
for anyone else?
Eh,
I didn't mean to click that.
Where's the little
Le-
checkbox?
left side, tools, proficiencies, and custom skills. You should see a little thing that
Oh.
says guidance. Yeah, click that,
Okay. Cool.
and then click perception. If it doesn't roll for that, I'll scream at myself and figure out a way. Okay, it didn't do the thing. Roll a d4.
Okay, there we go. Much better.
Was Guru going robot for you,
Yeah, I was
Paris?
roboting for
Yeah.
that one.
Done.
Yes.
There you go. Everyone was roboting for me, by the way, but it was like, it was weird.
I don't know why they didn't work for the skill. Taru, roll a d4. Not that you need it. Your 20 is more than good enough. But if you want to, obviously.
I mean, hey, if you roll a 4, 24 is better than a 20. And it's not like you get one use out of it. Yeah. Hello?
Yes? Adam
Okay.
left.
There we go.
There we go.
Sorry, I cut out.
You're
Well,
fine.
You're fine.
Roll a
are you-
d4. It didn't roll. It didn't do the thing.
D4. Well,
21.
already a 21.
Still good. Yep.
So, mhm.
Alright, so with Aiden leading, Aiden at several points has to pause as Nikolai's, wait, I'm losing the tracks. Are those your
no.
footprints or the creatures? He kind of looks down at his boots and just like, I think they're, I think I stepped in its, the other people keeping perception. You can hear kind of some of the marketplace sounds, more southernly, since you guys were in the sewers heading south before. Eventually, as you start looking around, you do see that there's it's like a more open space, like a little circular area that dips down more, where it seems like let the liquids here kind of run off downwards. A place where like people could, people who are trying to find a place just to stay away from rain or stuff like that or not get caught, would come in, just kind of rest and whatnot. It has got markings over the walls and such as that, and at the moment it is barren.
Hmm. That doesn't seem unusual, though, right?
I mean, it's got markings on the walls. I mean, if you guys aren't being stealthy, so they might have like run and hide.
Oh.
You don't know?
Can we see what kind of markings?
Sure. You approach the wall. There are some markings that you are not going to understand.
Mm-hmm.
Just outright, none of you are going to understand it.
None of us?
None of you.
Oh.
Like it's like flowery
Whew.
drawings and such like that. It's just like it doesn't seem to like have any context or meaning. It's nice looking, I suppose.
Oh, it's not druidic?
It's not druidic.
Is it just graffiti?
It appears to be.
Pretty much just graffiti.
There is actually some druidic, ironically enough.
Oh, there is.
Yes.
Oh.
As well as an art piece that it
What?
looks like it's the face of like a red frog.
Huh. What does the druidic say?
Danger.
Oh.
Ah,
Well,
yeah, ha. That is, I looked away. I tap her on the shoulder. That is the frog thing, I believe.
Tapping on
The
whose shoulder?
Your shoulder.
Yours. So one of his fingers is still big, meaty sausages, but yeah.
Wow.
I
It
believe
doesn't
so.
look- It don't look very nice, does it?
It isn't, from what I've heard. I have not run into one, thankfully.
They're sometimes from where I am from, but different area.
Hmm. I ain't never seen nothing like that.
Danger is about right.
She kind of nods and kind of looks around, but I guess all we can do is keep going, right?
Pretty
At
much.
this point, you're getting to a point where it's like running off, and you're not really going to be able to go too much further without essentially going into an area where it's going to enter a cave system.
Oh.
Which would essentially be leading you into an underground network that you could get lost in. Just
Ooh.
a heads up. If you want to do that, you may.
So we're heading into an area where, like, it's starting to turn more into a cave or something?
Yes. This is where the sewer runoff appears to be deposited, if you will.
Oh.
Are there any traces of those things heading in this direction?
If
Like coming to here or coming out of here this way?
make another survival check. You alone, no assistance.
14 plus 6, that's 20.
Okay. The drag marks that you were following before that you lost track of as you look around this area, they start here. They do not appear to go into the cave system.
Okay, so Nikolai will point that out. No. They come from this direction.
Should we
Follow it.
be heading into there right now?
The marks, as I'm saying, they do not go
Oh,
into
they
the
don't.
caves. Yeah, that's what I was trying to.
Oh,
I said
sorry.
that. I'm emphasizing it. They do not. They're going away from the cave system.
Yeah.
Oh, huh. I misheard.
No, you're fine. That's why I'm making sure. I realized, like, okay, I might not have enunciated that.
So that implies that the things are from in there, right? In the cave system?
No,
'Cause
it
they're
does not
accident-
imply that.
Oh.
It implies that whatever they found and grabbed, they dragged away from the cave system.
So they went in there, found either a person or a body.
No,
And
the marks don't even go
Excuse me.
into the cave system.
Okay, my bad,
They grabbed someone
my
from
bad.
here and dragged them
Okay.
away.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Perhaps the other direction then?
Is there like another like manhole cover?
Above you.
Do I see light?
A little bit, not too much. You've been down here for, at this point, I'd say about an hour. You still have plenty of time before it's actually sundown, but so you can still see some light coming through the cracks.
We could probably search for just a little bit longer, but I don't think it's safe to be down here too long. If they attack at night, it makes sense that they would become more active down here when it gets dark.
I think we need to stop this quick before the infestation grows to a point unstoppable.
I'm not saying we shouldn't try and stop it in what time we have left before it gets dark. But I'm also saying we don't want to be overrun in case there is way more down here than we think.
I think of it like this. Have you ever heard of seen a plague hit a city?
A what?
A plague hitting a city.
If I'd
Prefer not to.
if I'd seen a plague hitting a city, I wouldn't be here to tell you about it.
I have.
Have I ever seen that?
Yes.
Oh.
You've lived long enough to see that.
You
It
can
ain't pretty.
quarantine part of the city and cut off the infection before it takes control. But once a certain amount of the population is infected, there is no stopping it. These creatures are infection, a plague hitting the city. I see it the same way I'd see a plague. We need to cut it off and kill it before it can take control of the city. If that means you have to stay out here past dark, I think we need to. Because this right now will be the thinnest numbers that the creatures will ever have. Because they just will keep growing and growing.
I agree. I will stay up as long as I can to help.
Alright, noble of you.
Other direction then?
I've seen parasitic creatures hit a town before. It is not pretty.
Then we go. And he will begin to make his way over, leading the group as everyone appears to be agreeing to head back east. And as you guys are heading back east, you get back to where you were before. You're about to head that way, but before we do, I'm going to say this when we're going to end the session this evening.
Wait,
Okay.
heading back east.
Yes, you guys headed west, which is where you found the cave entrance.
Okay.
And now you're heading east. So you went west. So you started
Okay.
going from the north
Right,
southward.
I get it.
Yeah, just making sure you're aware. Want to make sure I'm explaining it properly so you guys are aware of directionality. But yes. So, this has been fun as per usual. It's been a ride in multiple occasions because I had been waiting and expecting to get to this point, and you guys gave wonderful reactions. So thank you all so much for listening in with us, and for you guys for playing with me and my crazy ass. And until next time, we've been What Team Comp, and we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!
Bye!
So